Tonight I'm going to show you, I picked up the Lunar Beauty Siren Sunset Collection. So I picked up the palette plus the 3 lippies. I also have in, which was in an alt order from like a week ago or so, the Tarte Man-Eater Nightfall. So we're going to swatch that. So I'll do 2 looks, you know, one with the Lunar Beauty, one with Tarte. And we'll chit-chat and have fun as we always do. Feel free to ask anything. We talk about beauty, you know, makeup, hair care, skincare, you name it. And I got to change my chat settings first thing before Miss Laura yells at me. There's my chat settings. Oh, God, it's still doing all the way across. This is going to be fun. Hello, Pam. All right, I did put on some of this. I mixed 2 of them together. The Maybelline Perfector. They sent me these in PR. I have on shade 1.5 and 2. I just kind of mixed them together. So we have some kind of base. Now I'm missing comments again. There's Miss Alexandria, Miss Caitlin. It's almost easier to read on the TV than it is on the phone. God, I wonder if there's a way I could change where the lettering. Usually in the white, it's easy. There's Miss Rosie. Is that Miss Teresa? I think that's Miss Teresa. Yes, it's Miss Teresa. I got all the girls tonight. What's up, ladies? Okay, I think I got everyone. I almost got to block myself to read the comments. Oh, coffee, rum chata with my, you know, I do this thing called whatever the fuck I want. Very true. Ooh, that's a lot of rum chata. Oh, boy. Let's put that much in. Got my wet one here. All right, I did pull down the Full Fantasy Blush Palette, which was Lunar and Laura, just because I need some blush and something on my face. Because, yeah, that's just nice. I'm going to use this shade as a bronzer. The hell's it called? Sandbar. Oh, stuff's popping. And what, you know me, I try to keep up. I try to keep up. Bronzer in the back. Is Miss Laura on here? Did I miss her? I think I got everybody. Yeah, Tracy, Granny, Alexandria. Rosie, did you get your box? There's Miss Laura. Oh, I did miss you. I'm sorry, Laura. It's still doing the writing all the way across the screen and all that. I'm just going to go with the baby pink, whatever the hell it is. Just so I don't look too dead. Don't want a little wilder on the side. I don't know. Yeah, that's the. Figured I'd use this palette. Why not, right? Okay. Oh, my Sephora order came in today with the new Huda palette. Too bad 3 of the shades were smashed to bits. I was like on the phone with Miss Gina. And I see FedEx pulling down my driveway. I'm like, the hell am I having delivered today? I didn't know of anything that was out for delivery. I thought I had stuff like Monday. I see the guy get out of the truck. I go, it's Sephora, Gina. Hold on. Ran down, grabbed the box. Ran upstairs, immediately opened it. As soon as I did, you know, say this and undid the palette, this is all dirty. I could just see the palette's dirty. I'm like, oh, come on. Hoping maybe it's just one shade. Oh no, I barely cracked it open. 3 of the shades on the top row were just obliterated. Absolutely obliterated. I was just like, ugh. Just closed it up, stuck it in the thing, and first time ever there was no packing slip in my box. Because I only bought 2 items. I bought the palette and then Sephora, the future is yours. Lips day and night set. So there's a strawberry, in my 2 samples. You can kind of open it. It's almost back on, almost like an ornament kind of looking thing. You got a strawberry sleeping mask, and then a lip balm. It says made in Italy. Watermelon. Yeah, so it's just a lip balm. And kind of smells like water. There, okay, Miss Patty's in the house. Miss Patty, hello. So yeah, since there's no packing slip, which was the first to ever happen, I need to go up to my Asian market and get more of my food. And it's on the same street as the mall. Now, if I get off the exit, I take a left, I go to the grocery store. If I go to the right, I go to the mall. And literally, Sephora, I could park, run into the mall, Sephora's right there, and walk right back out. Hey, Terry. Miss Marcia. So I'll just, actually, I'll check the app first to make sure it's available in my store, because you know how that goes, too. But I gotta go that way anyway, so it's like, But first time ever, no packing slip. That was very odd. All right, what we got here? Lunar Beauty. Okay. Cool packaging. Yeah, I'll give it to them on that. Now, these are just liquid lipsticks. And I did watch this video, good thing, because they do not dry down. It would say liquid matte. Or, liquid lipstick matte, something like that. So these will stay creamy. Think soft matte lip cream, give or take. So, like I said, there's your boxes. Now, I saw this, obviously, the collection online, and I knew immediately there's no way in hell I'm even using this nude. It's just, but these two shades, oh yeah. This I'm giving away, so I'm not even going to swatch it. I will open the tube, but that's all you're going to get, since I already know this is going elsewhere. But it's a light nude. It's called Sailor. I believe that's Sailor. And the box to put it back in. So one of my fabulous ladies will get this, because after the last two nudes, I am not a nude lipstick girl. All right, then we have these two gorgeous shades here. Pink Pearl is my favorite. It's beautiful. There. I don't really smell like anything. And he does have his, it does click shut with the little, diamondy shaped thing in there. And then the other shade is Abyss. Which you can see is extremely dark. And I like this is purple based, more or less. And since they do stay wet, I'm just going to tap it down with this so you can maybe see what it looks like on a piece of white paper. Hi, Deborah. Okay, that's on the back of a white tissue. There. But this one, I didn't have my lips, prepped or anything, and I put on some lip liner, put this on, and whoo, it's a gorgeous shade, but definitely gonna need a lip liner with it. Yeah, they're easy to deal with. Like I said, I gotta go that way anyway, so it's like, if I could just grab the damn thing in store, I might as well. Hello, Jennifer. All right, so then you got what the hell's it called? Siren Sunset. Good box. I might keep the box, I don't know. Does this tell me prices of stuff? Okay, if you want the lipsticks individually, they're $18. And the palette is $55. So that's on the... But I bought a bundle. It was, I don't know, hundreds. I don't know. Didn't pay attention. I don't really care. Got this here. This shade and this shade are like the sneaky ones where it looks white. This one goes pink. And this one here goes green. And all of these like shimmery metallic shades. And I haven't touched anything with my fingers. I played with it yesterday. Just quickly, I just wanted to have an idea. And I am happy to say that those shimmery kind of duochrome shades, this is a brush we actually get in Ipsy, so one of you might have it, but it's just a flat shader brush from LaRousse, and it picks up with a brush, and it went on beautifully with a brush. Didn't have to use my fingers to get the color on the lid. So I was very happy about that. Let's see what I'm missing. Oh, I'm talking about. Yeah, as soon as I saw those first two shades, you know, if this other darker one was like a nude, I would have just had to buy this individually. But I knew at least, I said, I would definitely rock those two. Not that nude. I'm just not a nude kind of gal. They said, Marsha, the three Billie Irish instead of the three hair colors. Oh, Jesus. Ulta's still a mess with poor Laura. Oh, no. All right. When you look at this, obviously you have your top row here. Perfect everyday neutrals. Throw in some pops of color and deepen them up. It's a nice little palette. All right, we got Pink Pearl, which is actually the shade of that lipstick too. Shell, Low Tide, and Silver Sea. Okay. I was just so glad when they picked up on a brush. Right there. So you can't see how that's popping pink. It's a, yeah, just goes. I guess has a little gold in it. Pinky gold. Then you have Siren Song and Current. And this is very pretty, you know, for the front of the packaging. And this is like raised, like all his other ones, like the little moon is, you know, raised up. Very pretty. And then he does call it a color palette. And you get 26 grams of product across 18 shades. So at least Manny's giving us some product. Oh, that's really pretty. This must be a duochrome too. Looks like it's going pink to gold. That was called Sea Witch. They feel really nice. Oh, that's metallic as hell. That's Coastline. Got a nice mauve. I don't know, maybe it's just shimmery. A lot of micro glitter, but it holds on. All right, then the Water Nymph. You can see how it goes greenish blue. You can see it in the pan. You know, if you kind of did this, you can go, oh yeah, that's the green, that's the pink. I'm missing on all kinds of stuff here. Oh my God, the post office. I know, it's an absolute nightmare. I haven't even ordered from Ulta. I gave up on Ulta at this point. Yeah. Oh my God. Ulta better get their shit together. Two more in the middle row. We have Ariel and Merman. That Merman's really nice. These are all very pigmented. And being it's called a color palette, there's going to be pressed pigments. And I'm sure possibly somewhere on this box it tells you. Maybe. Maybe not. It must say on here somewhere. Even on the site, you can always look it up. Cruelty-free and vegan also. Last row. Mystery, Siren, and Seductress. Oh my God, that purple's beautiful. Both those purple. Is that duochrome too? I think that one is too. This one looks like it turns a little deeper. It might. I mean, sometimes none of us can tell at this point. So I'm trying to figure out this pink. Either way, it's pretty. Then we have Alluring, Temptress, which is beautiful also, and Deep Sea. So your darkest shade in here is this dark blue, which is fine with me. That bitch is pigmented. Here down, this is all about me. Hell yeah. These are all my kinds of shit. And I do the neutrals too. You know me. She's pretty though. I think I missed anything. I think I'm caught up. Oh, my primer. Shit. Smashbox. The weird thing about the Sephora palette, the box was actually packed very good for once. It had the papery stuff on the bottom, literally just the palette and that lip thing. And then they actually had the whole top stuffed with more paper. So it's not like the shit was bouncing around like that Ulta box I got in where the candles were, all the caps were off, flying through the air. That was, remember, I had like the one of the Hourglass palettes was in there. The box was literally caved in on the whole side. I mean, to have that box not have anything broken was astonishing. So for this one, that's why I was like, oh my God, it's actually packed really. The first thing I probably said to Gina, wow, it's really packed really well. That's 2 seconds later, I go, oh my God. As soon as I opened it, as soon as I pulled that flap, I just went, oh, it's broke. Something's broken here. And I'm pretty sure it was it was the 3 top shades. So it would have been like the 3rd one in, and then like the 5th and the 6th, something like that. It was just like, oh shit. They were just like obliterated all over the entire palette. And it doesn't mean it was from Sephora. Maybe they got it like that. Who the hell knows? I just don't want to blame Sephora. I don't want to just blame the mailman. It was, could have already been that way. Who the hell knows? I still got to get my foundation from Ulta. I need to stop in there one of those days. Or I can do it on a day when I don't have like any crazy code to put in. Because I'll take my free clinic foundation. Hell yeah. Let me move the lippies out of the way. Let me see what I got here. Too much shit my way. Give me one of my blending brushes. All right. I was a good girl and washed all my brushes this week. Yeah, they are pretty. Manny makes a good palette. You know I'm going with the purple. You just fucking know that. I have to. Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll show you these, maybe I'll try to put this a little bit on the out and then put the pink one kind of more on the inside. We'll fuck around and find out. We'll fuck around and find out. Going in with Seductress. I got the 2 Tarte palettes in front of me. They keep sliding. Goddamn mirror. Where's the pop? There it is. I need my stiffer brush. Going into Persona, a little stiffer. So I can lay down the color. These blended beautifully though. I played with it yesterday. Oh, eyelash. Yeah, I haven't really cared about the Sephora sale. I hate to say it. right, I'm going to go into Starfish, which would be this shade. My fluffy brush, just put that along the edge a little bit. Very light. A little bit of kick up in the pan, no big deal. And I'm putting literally the tiniest amount here just because I know how pigmented these are. I'll go into, it's a little light. I'll go into Shell for, which is that whitish shade right here, for brow bone. It's a little white, but that's okay. I'm missing all kinds of stuff here. Oh, no bunny girl yet. She should be on here. About Ipsy. I think they raised their prices or something. No, I love my Sephora credit card. That's the only thing I actually purchase on it is Sephora. So I know exactly what the fuck I'm spending. It's a lot. Help. All right, give me that flat brush. All right, I'm going to put this purple on the outer edge. I just want to show you this can pick up with a brush too. Look at that. Look, it picks up with a brush. Like, no grinding into it. Just slide the brush across and it's on. I'm going to put a little bit of that over here. Pretty bad when it makes my fucking day that I can pick up an eyeshadow with a brush. Go figure. Now I'm going to go into Sea Witch, which is, where the fuck is it? This pink, I think. Yeah, this one here. Again, it's another one of those, kind of shimmery shades. Again, it just picks right up. Put that one to there. And I have no fucking fallout either. And I didn't put down any glitter glue or anything, as you noticed, too. So far, Manny's got an A+ from me on this fucking palette. Now I'm going to go with that first shade, this pink shell one, which again looks white, but it's not. Again, the fact that it picks up on a brush just makes my damn day. But you could top that over, another shadow if you wanted to. If you had like a matte going down, it's just makeup. Just fucking play. Just play. And since I do purple and green, what the fuck, I'm going to use the green on my lower lash line. Because I can. I could also do the purples, which I did do yesterday. That's why I'm going to change it up. Where I brought the same shades. Actually, yesterday I used even this deepest shade in the outer corner. And just kind of mixed them back together and ran it underneath. But I like me a green, so we're going to use the goddamn green. It's my eyeball. I'll put on what I want. My bitchy. I need a brighter. I got to find a bright green. Hold on. God damn, I have one that matches this. Too Faced. Killer Liner. What the hell is it called? Killer Turquoise. Maybe just use it on the waterline. Make it easy on myself. I'm going into this screen right here. Yeah, what the hell? I'm gonna use the. I'm just gonna put the liner on. Why not? Why not? You know I lost the cap. And just to have some fun, because I like to have fun, we're going to take that green and pop that on the inner corner. I'm going to put it over the lamel after I sharpen it. Oh, I got the Ipsy creator bag. The bag, my personal bag that I paid for from Ipsy, is 10 times better than the stuff they sent me in the creator boxes. In the creator box, I only got a Pat McGrath mascara. No palette. Thank God I got the palette and all that in my box. So I was just like, wow. I expected, you know, like, because y'all think, everybody thinks like, oh, these creators, they get all the good shit. I've told you 100 times. Not necessarily. Because even I was like, this is it. I mean, the only other full-size product that was really decent, which again will be another gift because I have like 4 of them, is the Bobbi Brown pink, I'm cleaning out the thing, highlighter. I literally probably have 4 of them. So I was like, okay. Langle brush. But I kind of laughed when I took the pictures today, going, oh, okay. All right, so now I'm going into Water Nymph. Now this is one, you know, where it can be a little crumbly, so I'm going to smush it under the brush. That's the only shade that's really like this. Even the other shade doesn't seem to do it. Bam. So pop a green there. There we go. All right. Let's just keep going out. What the fuck am I doing? Don't forget on choices, it's even change them around occasionally. Make sure you either have all makeup or all skincare or a mix of both. And hey, you got to imagine me on there. They don't have blue fucking hair as an option. So I put blonde. I think in the past I've changed it to brown. I changed my skin tone from tan to medium. Things like that. Everybody I think gets different choices. I just know I've been with them for like a fucking decade. And I ain't stopping now because why the fuck would I? And I like Allure. That's shipped, so that's coming. Manny, A+, brother. Good fucking job. This is a nice palette. And it'll go right over here with his other ones. But really, this is, I mean, look at these fucking colors. Like I said, this could be a one and done for some people of, oh, got my kind of daytime neutral look. But your deepest shades are literally like this blue and this green. You know, well, and this brown. So you do have 3 deeper shades to kind of fuck with. But beautiful formula. And to get 26 grams, you know, I'm down for that. Made in China. Distributed, obviously, by Lunar Beauty. Great job, though. I am very glad I picked up the whole set. Very glad. I don't think I've been disappointed in anything. Maybe one of his palettes. And I think I even put it over there. It was one that was like a book. And it was a totally different formula. That formula kind of sucked. But all the other palettes I love, so. Go Manny. Like Manny's watching this, you know. please. And he's like, who's this bitch? Matches my hair, though. And she's not going to fit up there right now. Hello, Indie Blue. Oh my God, the perfume fell over. Oh my God, I just noticed this. Oh my God. My Kayali's over here falling over. The dossier fell down. Shit. Okay, hold on there. Hold on. Oh, luckily, this is fake. Didn't break, though. I have industrial flooring down here. And neither of these broke, too. My little KLE roller balls. That's why I was trying to show those shelves last week to Greg. Like, I got to do something with all these dossiers. There's so many of them. And they're heavy. That's the thing. Okay. Oh, Trish got a couple of huge bags of samples. Yeah, we love our indie brands here. Even on Allure, though, with the skincare, damn, the shit's good. Like even that box that I spent the extra $79 on to get the Lancome full-sized, that new serum. I mean, the fucking Lancome was like $120, $140 just for that. I was like, shit, the rest of the box is like literally free. But again, it's like everybody's budget's different. And even that's where I was looking at that, I'm short. What the hell box? That P. Louise box. Ugh. Looks like a lot of neutrals. You know, so it's like, I'm not that big of a neutral girl. Well, last week I had the box. This week I have the palette. I don't know where the box is. This is the Man-Eater Nightfall palette, the new one for this year. So this is this one here. Let's get them both open. And this is last year's. So you got that one. And this one. This year's, last year's. There more than likely is some overlap shades. Definitely probably with the shimmers. The gold. Give or take. But yeah, that's last year's. I photographed them both together. But again, we have like different formulas in here again of, because like this, you know, these are shimmer, but then this is like that slicker kind of thing. Some of the mattes. There we go. Better on the. I don't see why this wouldn't be as good as last year's. Yeah, the Lancome boxes, I usually get that, and the Estee Lauder one, I usually grab those at Macy's. Because every one of them's what? Spend something, $42, some random fucking amount, and then pay the $85 or whatever the fuck it is for that bag. I mean, remember last year's I didn't get enough snow, else I literally would have tried to slide down the hill on it because it was the cheapest fucking bag they ever did last year. But other than that, yeah, they're great value. Because I get them both just for the skincare for Mom. And you can see everything that's in it. I mean, there's usually an eyeshadow palette. Usually there's two different. There's like a warm and a cool. I have not heard of the Gold Dust palette. Oh, Notoriously Morbid. Nope. Okay, you spent $42 and then $80 for the gift. Okay. But the gift has full-size skincare in it. Yeah, it's something weird. Spend this and then spend that. And then it's like, you know, this is worth $1,000 fucking dollars. All right, let's see what we got here. Tarte. The names are on here. I really don't give a shit about the names. Do the first three. I've been doing those for years, though. One, two, three. Okay. These are pretty fucking light. All right, 4, 5, 6. All right, there was a shadow in there, believe it or not. It's right there. It's just really light. There's your first row. Patty likes the new Man-Eater palette. Did Catherine pop in? Hi, Cat. I'm having a hard time reading these goddamn comments again. Thanks, Cat. I'm trying to remember if it's down. I can't figure out if it's easier to read off of there or the other one. Okay, here's one of these. Okay, it looks slick in the pan, but it's one of these that's like chunky, that kind of gold one. And the orange one does it too. It's, I hate when those fucking do that. It's brown. That's a topper. A weird formula going here. That could definitely be well, you can, any of them, you can build them up and make them whatever you want. Well, this gold is real flaky too. Brown. These Tarte ones I would probably put over a primer base, glitter glue, whatever, you know what I mean. That, yeah, there's your first and second row. White, green, deep green. These feel different than normal. I don't know why. Kind of a pewter, that blue, and a green. So that is your first 3 rows. The bottom row, we'll just have to do on the other side of my arm. The only oddball brand I've ordered from is Cursed Cosmetics, C-U-R-S-T, and then they go K-O-S-M-E Cosmetics, starting with a K. And I did that for Veronica because she happens to be on a cruise. But she wanted me to buy her the bundle, so I got her the bundle of the eyeshadow palette, and then it came with a black liquid liner, a black pencil liner, and then a black, possibly liquid lipstick, or a little set, liquid lipstick set, something like that. So I ordered the palette too. It looks like a big, almost like a snow globe kind of looking, or magic globe, whatever, something like that. But all of a sudden I was reading the description and I was like, because they're round pans, because it's kind of a round palette. The pans on the outer side are the 37.5 millimeter, which are the big fucking pans that can hold like 3 grams of product. And then there's a ring of smaller pans in between, in the center, that are 26 millimeter. So I was like, oh, cool. And because it was funny, I ordered it from work because I'm like, I don't know how many, it was a collab with a band, like a deathcore band or something, which I'd never heard of them. And I was like, I don't know how many people might jump on. So I'd made an account. I already had addresses in, all the shit to go. I can't miss this for my girlfriend. At work, and it popped up on my phone. And I was like, okay, it's available, and ordered it. And so her little bundle was like 101. And the palette I paid for was like $54.99 or some shit. Like, whatever. I do those first 3. And then I was laughing afterwards. I just ordered it, ran away. Then I came home and I was like, oh, let me go back on the site, see if it's sold out or anything. And then I actually looked down. It was a pre-order. Anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks to get it in. I said, oh, Jesus. Like I've always said, I will not pre-order, especially from a company I don't know. But I'm not worried about it because I'm pretty sure she's ordered from them in the past. So there is your whole Tarte palette. Again, you have a bunch of neutral and some pops of green and blue. The usual. And overall, they're, you know, because me, of going, hey, I'm placing an order. I would have bought something else, but nothing else. Like a couple of their palettes, I'm like, oh, that's cute. Then I clicked on it. It had like 4 glitters in it. I'm like, nope. Yeah, I like a good mystery box too. You duped the Huda. Yeah, I think you told us that last week, Marsha. Marsha duped the Huda Grunge with the Color Pop Troublemaker and Blowing Smoke. Yeah. At this rate, everything's fucking dupable, give or take. I think we've gone through every fucking shade in the rainbow and beyond. Like I said, you're mixing something. Even just anybody who's ever made, say, cupcakes, and you make frosting with your gel. That's your colorant. The frosting is your fucking base. You add 1 drop. You see how light it is. The second drop. It's the same thing making fucking makeup. A couple of drops of this pigment, and, oh, now I have an eyeshadow with, 2 drops of pigment. It's this shade. I got 4 drops of pigment. It's a little darker. We've gone through every fucking shade in the fucking universe at this point. Give or take. They just put them in a different clusterfuck here for us to play with and blow our minds. Yeah, the Rose Quartz is a beautiful palette too. All right, what are we going to do over here? What do I want to use? Let's see. Well, I could go green and blue, I guess, right? Is that a matte? I'm looking for glasses. I don't have glasses on. I'm trying to see if that light green. It's basically a matte. The blue and green is pretty. I mean, this blue is really pretty. It's dark though. All right, I'm just fucking around here. I'm gonna go with this green and use the other green there, and we'll figure out whatever the fuck for the eye. Here. I look like a lunatic every week. People are used to it by now. Going into the light green. What the hell am I hearing? Well, I got this deeper green here, so I'll go with that in the outer corner. I'm trying this on my hand first am I going to need glitter glue? Probably not. Okay. Just tap it off. Yeah, it blends exactly like that green shade. It looks just like it. Oh, I was like, I heard this later. I hate when I can't fucking just bounce into something like over here. It's just not flowing. use that shade in the inner corner. Okay, let's try shouldn't be that hard to put on fucking eyeshadow. This can't make up my mind. Alright, I'm gonna go in with the the taupe shade here. See what happens. This might go on better a little wet. Oh, big ass powder brush. Hold on. Yeah, I definitely think I have more fallout with the Tarte. Go fucking figure. Oh, yeah. In that case, I'm going to put a little bit of this Papagrath thing here. Going out the very first shade, this one. I had no intention of buying this palette either. It just happened to be on sale and then managed to get another 20%. That's pretty much the only reason I even bought it. Oh well. Where's my fucking flat brush? Oh my god. I'm going with this maroon shade. Purpley shade. Match it. Yeah, this inner shade, I have fucking fallout everywhere. Everywhere. Better have a nice little clean brush. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this palette. It's just not. I had more fun with the Manny. It's a nice palette, don't get me wrong. It's just a little bit on the boring side. That's okay though. What eyeliner am I gonna do? Green from L'Oreal. Emerald green. Could have did the purple too, I guess. It's hard to see this mirror enough on a regular basis. Try having two different contact lenses in. Yeah, I got it on there. All right. Yeah, Tarte, you can usually never go too wrong. Oh yeah, I could have definitely, you've seen me do it 100 times. Tap it, spray it. Maybe I'll do that even right now since I don't plan on using it again. Like I said, just tap it even after you already got it on there. Who'd we see do that? One of our other YouTubers. Just almost like really set it in place. This Manny palette's banging. ABH highlighter. This fucker glows. Shit, look at this. It's way too much on the brush, but she glows. And she's a weapon to boot. It's like a fucking paperweight. And this is a ABH highlighter brush, A23. God damn, it's a nice highlighter. That dark green liner. This one, L'Oreal. Infallible Grip. Yeah, because the other one's the. What was the? And this one's Too Faced. And they got all kinds of colors. Blue. They sent me these in PR. I just have them sitting right here because I use them a lot. They work pretty well. There's Paul. How are you, bud? We missed you last week. Now that we have everybody here, everybody say happy to Laura. Happy birthday, Miss Laura. Cheers. Laura's birthday was yesterday, but she's getting happy birthday tonight. First order the Killian Smoking Hot Mini and the Pat McGrath Shadow Enhancer. You're welcome, Laura. See, now they can all blow it up and say, happy birthday, Miss Laura. This fucking thing off my head. I mean, I can't believe how much my roots have grown out. Obviously, with my black and gray hair. And this color is still holding on pretty damn good. I mean, it's a little faded. I know it's faded. I'm not an idiot. But it's still holding on pretty damn well. I'm like, and that's a lot of outgrowth. See, we all love you, Laura. Mwah. Let's put on Manny's lippy. Go with the pink pearl. Do I have a liner? I'll probably go with that more or less. What do we got here? That one's too dark here. Yeah, I'll go with this. Trophy wife. Of course it's trophy wife. It's almost always trophy wife. And again, I didn't do my lips upstairs like a dummy. Cat was lucky and found some Pat McGrath at TJ Maxx. Nice. Oh, I missed my mother. Hi, Mom. All right, pink pearl. Actually, there's a lot on that applicator, so I whipped a little. Like I said, this does not dry down. It stays. And that's where, again, you can step it down there. Yeah, you can always blot it down if you want. Just, because I'll drink from the other side of the cup. It's going to leave a lip stain. But he tells you that in the video. That's the Lunar Beauty lippies. His newest ones that go with the palette. Hey, Paul, I got in the grunge palette today from Huda. 3 of the shades smashed to shit. And first time ever, no shipping label or shipping thing in the box. So I have to go to an actual Sephora on Tuesday and trade out my palette. Hi, Christina. Oh, no, Rosie. It smells like there's a brush fire nearby. Could be just sitting around having a fire night, hopefully. Never know in Cali. Yeah, and Paul, the box was actually for once it actually had packaging material in it. Because I literally only bought that and then this little goofy ass lip set from Sephora. 2 items in the box. But there was actually the weird kind of papery one on the bottom that stays kind of flat. The 2 items, the 2 samples, and then actually more like shoved in there where it didn't move. And I was on the phone with my girlfriend Gina, and literally as soon as I opened the box, like the edge of the box, as soon as I went like this, I was just like, oh fuck, it's smashed. Because you could just see, you know, all over the palette. So, and then I pulled the palette out to peek in it, and 3 of the shades were they're gone. Just fucking gone. By the time I got it back in the box quickly, my hands were like fucking black. All my fingertips were just covered in fucking, and I was just like, I lost my damn mind. And I've never had a Huda palette show up broken here, ever. And like I said, I don't necessarily blame Sephora. They could have received it broken. Who the hell knows? It was such a bummer because that was the only goddamn thing I've ordered from the sale. It's just like, really? And that shows up broken? Like, shit. 9 o'clock. Smoke them if you got them. Oh, God, this is funny, too. I'll show you these when I do the advent calendar. I found some, you know me, it could have been from anywhere. GMA deals, view your deal, 40 boxes, who the fuck knows? Where you get the deals. So, of course, I'm scrolling, and I see this company, I've never heard of them, called McRae's Caramels or something. I'm like, ooh, I love caramel. So I pop in, it was probably GMA deals or something. Pop in, I'm like, oh, they got a little advent calendar. It's like $30-something. I'm like, cool. And then I got these other 2 tubes where it's like caramel with possibly maple. And then another one that was like, you know, I wanted free shipping. Black sea salt. And then they might have either paid for these other minis or whatever. They threw them in the box. So I get it in, and the calendar's little, but it kind of just opens like a book, more or less. So just by the little doors, I'm like, oh, there's probably either 1 or 2 candies in each little slot. And it's probably going to be because they have a bunch of different flavors. So I got them in. Of course, I tried like the maple one first. I was like, oh, damn good caramel. Nice. A couple hours later, I said, let me try one of the black sea salt. Again, fabulous candy. Now, this is totally fucking weird. I'm at work. Now, there's a lawyer. Now, his office was across from me. And I'm one of those, you know me, I'm always throwing the F-bombs. When he was new, he said something to, like, the secretary, could you tell her to, like, watch the F-bombs? I'm thinking, fuck you, dude, whatever. The guy, he found outside smoking or something. It was, hi. Never, like, really had a conversation with the man. I happened to pop out of my office, tell the secretary real quick. I'm like, oh, girl. I go, I literally found this new caramel company, and I got the stuff in, and it's damn good. Now, as I'm saying this, he happens to be walking out of his office to cut, you know, between me and her at the desk. And I go, yeah, it's like McRae's caramel or McRae's candy or something. This motherfucker spun around, came running back. He's like, did you just say like McRae's and caramel and all that? I'm like, yeah. And I go, yeah, I ordered them online. I go, it's a small business. I'm pretty sure they're like out of Vermont or something. So I like supporting, you know, small businesses and all this. Now, this fucking guy has no idea what I do. He just thinks I'm a fucking realtor, like crackhead. I don't know, fuck, with the hair and everything. I'm like, and he goes, you said McRae's. I go, yeah, it's McRae. He goes, oh my God, I'm friends with them. They're actually staying at my house right now. We were at the Cape this past weekend and all this. I'm like, huh. I go, well, tell them they make some damn good candy. or some caramel. He's like, oh yeah, it's like the wife or the husband. One of them's like a fucking chemist, and the other one, these are with high jobs, and they love caramel and wanted to figure out like, fuck this, let's like make our own caramel. I'm like, cool, they did a really great job. I said, by the way, if they all of a sudden get a bunch of orders, that'd be due to me. Because I go, my people that follow me, they love me. And if they like caramel, they'll probably order from them too. He's like, oh. He's like, well, even to the girl Deb, he's like, well, let me check with them and see if they brought any sampler packs. I'm like, okay, so maybe this guy will bring me some fucking candy on Tuesday. But how fucking random. I totally fucking random, just like, he's literally just coming out of his office. Like, I barely ever see this man. And I definitely don't fucking talk to him. And he knows these fucking people. Like, what are the fucking odds? So weird. Oh, Paul said, no, Paul, you can't blame them. They don't know. I'm hoping Huda would be in store. I'm going to check on my app first, and I'll probably even call the fucking store first. Make sure they're there. I'm making her hungry. Yeah, it was like meant to have. It was strange. It was just like bizarre. But I'm like, the caramel is good. I like a good caramel. But all of a sudden he's like all chatty. It's like, dude, you've barely ever said fucking 3 words to me. Like, whatever. But odd that literally these people are like staying with him. Okay. Because you know me, I'm buying it if it's on sale. Of course. I'm not paying full price. Crazy. I've been a good girl. I haven't ordered. I don't think I've ordered anything. Now everybody wants caramel. Sorry. They're fucking tasty. I figure we'll do Selfridges. I figure then the advent calendar with that. We got a fox running around the neighborhood. I had one scare the shit out of me in the woods one time. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I had to look up on the internet, like, what the hell just screamed in my woods? I guess it was a red fox. Because I was out with a dog. Luckily, I had him on a leash. And all of a sudden, this scream came out of my woods. I think I've told this story before. And it sounds like a woman. Like this hellacious fucking scream. Sounds human. I was just like, I know there's nobody down in my damn woods. There ain't no damn way. Because, I would hear somebody getting tackled. And if it was actual woman screaming or something. Looked it up. It was like a red fox, but screams like a woman. High pitched. I was like, holy shit. Yep, the caramels took the place of the pork rinds this year, exactly. But I love, like, they're all individually wrapped. It's like perfect, but I like a good caramel. And it is, like, scientific when it comes to making caramel. If you ever made caramel when you got the sugar, and as soon as you pour, like, that fucking whipping cream in, it's like a volcano, man. That shit fucking starts bubbling up like crazy, and you got to whisk and... I've done baking and shit for years. It's crazy. Andrew, Alex would have been crying if the pallets like that. Oh, I love me some chicharrones. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Fourth quarter business. Instead of upping the hours, they'll cut them. Stupid. Unfucking real. I fucking corporations. Yeah, those pork rinds were just a little too hard for me, but in general, I'll buy them from, they got them at the grocery store in regular fucking bags. I like to heat mine up. Just toss them in the oven for a few, like, 200, 250, just to get them warm. And then hopefully I usually have like a lime sitting around and squirt a little lime juice on them. Oh my God. I like them warm though. I wondered why did you guys ever figure out why the site kept crashing, Paul? Because boy, were they fucking destroyed Sephora. On the night that I think the sale went on, it was that night or the next day. People were losing their fucking minds we kept getting that like, you're on hold and you're in the queue and all this shit. And when I got off last Saturday night, I ran up and I plugged the phone in immediately. And I jumped on Instagram over to Sephora, and people were losing their fucking minds in the comments. And of course, they were putting up random, like, oh, sorry, we don't know what's happening. It's like, you know what the fuck is happening. Oh, Rosie says lime juice and tapatito sauce. Okay, I'm trying the tapatito sauce. Yeah, big business. They always love to fuck over the little guy. Oh, somebody hasn't ordered. Poor Pam hasn't ordered from Sephora in months. They say her address isn't right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, then the Sephora and Kohl's, like, because I have the Kohl's this closer to me, but I can't even return the pallet to the Kohl's. I don't know. Hubby just came home. He was at the races. Maybe he has to go get his mechanic wrench. I don't know. Yeah, poor Laura. She has had it with fucking Ulta. And I've never had an issue with them with the billing or using the points. That's just the weird part. And it's even at the post office is just a fucking nightmare. I got mail taking 10 days to get places. It's like, what the fuck is this? Hi, honey. How'd Cam do?
Oh, he had a rough night.
Uh-oh.
Well, first he had no brakes, and then he had no fuel, spark, and then he had, turns out we had no fuel. So
That's usually a good thing to have.
What?
To run a car or anything, fuel.
Yeah, we don't know. He's either got a bad pick, he's got to go through the system.
It's a mechanic thing.
Yeah. Nomad? You're not going Nomad.
No, that's a brand.
No,
everybody's having problems with
Hey, Patty.
shipping. Boxes are going like, your address doesn't exist. What the fuck, it doesn't exist, asshole?
Yeah, someone trying to get shipped to the shop is coming up. Doesn't exist. Big fucking sign in front of the place.
The post office is a fucking disaster.
This is FedEx.
All of them, though, are just like a fucking nightmare.
Jagoffs. What are you doing?
They look like I'm doing, talking to my girls. They're all saying hi to you.
Hi.
Yeah, Ulta doesn't put much in the box either in shipping. Sometimes. I got a package in today. I was all excited and
You're a roll up.
Yeah, rolled up.
Here, roll it up.
And of course, the pallet was smashed to fucking bits. So I'm going Tuesday up to a dong. So I figured, well, Sephora's right fucking there. Go return the goddamn thing in person. I can
afford that type of specialty food for you.
Specialty food. Yeah, bok choy. That's real specialty food.
Yeah, that's like high end. I don't know if I can afford that.
That doesn't work. I thought you were getting your moderator wrench.
Oh, they already know. It's tattooed across my chest.
Oh, yeah, they fucking scream. Some of them do. At least that one in my yard did. Scared the shit out of me. Remember the red fox years ago that screamed in the woods? Yeah. Scared the crap. I sounded like a woman.
Yeah.
When I came in, oh my God, they're looking at the woods like getting fucking tackled.
Come on, you ever tell them the story about you trying to send me out to the cops with a shotgun and a dog naked?
No, I don't tell that story all the time. Whoopsie. I thought some neighbor's house was getting robbed. It wasn't. Hey, that's your fault. You're naked with a shotgun. You could have put clothes on.
They don't wake me up at 1 a.m. trying to get me to go out there.
And then it was like the CLMP crew or some shit, the electric crew fixing the pole. These companies are hiring bimbos in the packing warehouses. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck they're
No, women
doing.
need to work too.
Shut up. So, women. There's probably guys in there. That's why they're just like, fuck it, throw it in the box. What is this crap?
Nice.
I told Greg, get a part-time job at UPS, then you can deliver my shit to me. They make $170,000 a year.
It's not enough.
No, it's not, but still.
I make more
For
than
driving around all fucking day. Throwing people's packages at their fucking porch.
that. What are you doing?
Talking, trying to do my show.
You ain't talking about much here.
Because you're interrupting me. Go with the dog in.
He's been out 30 seconds. It's like 70 degrees out. It's time to have a bonfire and run around the yard naked.
Go ahead. Scare the neighbors.
They can't see.
I know they
If they can, oh well. Don't be looking.
Yeah, if they just took time to, like I said, even Ulta that one time put the one pallet in like 3 things of bubble wrap. Like, what the hell came out with this? Oh, thank you, Paul.
All right. Wait, wait.
Let me bite. Like he's leaving. Go take care of your doggy.
Your dog.
My damn dog. I'm just stuck dealing with them all the time. That's our banter. In case you're new, we're crazy. So nothing but love. I thought he was going to come down with this big mechanic wrench on. Paul, you missed that last week. It was funny. I think it was the week before. Greg was like on the live. Upstairs, where the fuck he was. And he noticed, how come I don't have a wrench next to my name? I'm like, because you're not a moderator. The moderators have a wrench. And last week he came down, he had some piece of rope tied around his neck with a fucking big ass wrench hanging off. Like, I'm the head moderator. I'm like, well, go moderate the kitchen or some shit. Go moderate the TV. He who must not be named is having a B1. We can say that. Jeffrey's having buy one, get one free on specific eyeshadow palettes. But remember, on buy one, get one. If you do like, this is any buy one, get one. It's going to be the cheaper item is always going to be less. So say you only want 2 palettes and one's 52 and one is 62. You're going to be paying for the 62 and the 52 will be the free one. That's on any buy one, get one. That's why I always try to get this. Like if I'm going to buy, say, 4 palettes from Jeffrey, I already have them all, I think, at this point, except the newer ones or that carnival one or something. There's only a couple I'm missing. And this is any buy one, get one. I always try to find, obviously, 2 items that are the same price, whether it's, 2 lippies or something or 2 eyeliners. Oh, they both better be $9.99 or $52 or whatever, because then to me, I'm getting a deal. So if you start throwing in, this one's 60 and 60, so you better have a match because they're going to take the cheaper ones off. Whoa. I don't know what I touched. I saw that, Pam. He does have some other new palette, cause Scorpio or Scorpion or some shit. It popped up in my feed. Feel like he's gonna do a rebrand soon. Just Paul's prediction. I have no idea. Oh. Everybody on, we all do drugs to do this. You got to be crazy to come on here straight. I mean, he's always been like woohoo. Like I said, if I went through every brand that has issues, I would have no fucking makeup, because probably every fucking brand's had an issue somewhere along the line. One person says one thing stupid, and you know how the world is, it gets blown out of fucking control. And I've seen it even with Z palette back in the day. Whoever because like I said, a lot of times people do forget of, say I'm the owner of, we'll just say Tarte. It's a huge company. I'm the owner. I got shit to do. I'm not the one running Instagram and Twitter and all this. You're hiring some 20-year-old to make posts and answer people and put in the shit. And that did happen on Z Palette, because I've met the owners of Z Palette and all that. And again, it was just an employee who made some fucking crazy comment back, and people went fucking batshit at him. And I was emailing them on the side, going, I know it was not you guys. It was one of the employees who whatever the fuck crack they made. You ain't losing my business, because I knew people would start coming after me, giving me shit because I have a ton of fucking Z pallets, and I'm like, again, it's not the owner who made this crack. She had to apologize for it and all this. That person got fucking fired, the whole nine. But a lot of times, everything gets blown out of proportion, and people are hitting Z pallet, and I'm like, hey, I'm still a fucking Z pallet girl, and if that's you all buy what you want, I buy what I want. Nobody tells me what to buy. I don't tell anybody else what to buy. I did see that too, Caitlin, that Carly Bible's coming out with a whole shitload of products. She hasn't been around forever I haven't seen her like forever. I love the Beautylish Lucky Bags. I did buy Wayne's brushes. I was a good girl and only bought the eye brushes. Those were pricey enough. Oh, absolutely, Paul. That's a great way to put it. The internet is a wild beast. Absolutely. Who are we talking about? I'm guessing you're talking about like Eugenia Cooney or something. Okay. But hasn't she always been like that? She's just, I don't want to, because this is speculation, whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't know if she's anorexic or one of those, but I just know the girl is, she looks like a stick figure. That's the only way I could be nice about it. She's very tiny, very thin. Who knows? I'm pretty sure the girl over the year, because I can't keep up. I don't keep up with all the beauty gossip. I really don't give a fuck. Like I said, even on TikTok, all this, I barely watch any beauty videos. Any other platforms, it's, I talk about this shit all day, and I don't want to talk about it constantly. It's like, no. So about that, what's the Lucky Bags from? Yeah, okay, it was Eugenia Cooney or whatever the hell her name is. Yeah, and I saw that James Charles palette. And people, of course, I think Trendmood posted it, which y'all don't know. Trendmood and a lot of these companies that either leak the stuff or, but I definitely know Trendmood. She gets paid to put that shit up. Big money. I'm talking big fucking money. So she's in a way of, again, where this is her bankroll to bankroll her fucking shit. Some of these brands, she probably don't give a fuck. She's just like, you're going to fucking pay me? I'll put your fucking product on my page. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting paid. I'm talking damn good money. Damn good money. Because people will and I've seen that through the years too. They'll be like, we're so disappointed in you for posting this pedophiles fucking shit and all this. And half the time she doesn't even fucking answer. It's like, that's her fucking job. That's how this woman makes her money, is either companies sending her stuff. I think more or less she gets sent almost everything. But don't think the girl, like, I'm not getting paid to post shit. Like, when I post Tarte's not going, oh, Brenda, here's 5,000 fucking dollars. Post a picture of my palette. No. But channels like that, they could get paid high fucking dollar. Sophie is the girl who does Trendmood. She's gonna have a volume 22 coming out soon too. I saw her because I got an email about, which they do all the time. If you do like reviews on the products from the last box and kind of screenshot them and send them to them, they'll be like, oh, you'll get early access to the other box. I'm like, I already get early access, so I don't need to do reviews and all that. People are all about the money. You know how it is nowadays. I can't believe that James Charles is making makeup still too. You'd have to look her up, Marsha. She's just I don't even know what kind of really content she makes. She's not a beauty guru person. I think she just, I know she probably did a lot of lives back in the day, but she's just very, very thin. She's one of those that looks like skin and bones. Who the fuck am I to judge if she ain't healthy? Just because you don't look healthy doesn't mean you're not healthy. Yeah, you know, it's weird. But she's another one who gets like a world of shit. But I don't know if she's been doing with Jeffrey or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah, because like I said, TEMU, basically, it's her job to do all this. Marsha, exactly. She could care less about the slander. She just wants the fucking good makeup. Yeah, possibly anorexia or something she has. Yeah, and again, I have no idea. I don't know anything about the girl. I know of her, and I've seen her, but again, what people do is their fucking business. I mean, but every brand at some point has made, like I said, some kind of slip up. I mean, even Tarte back in the day, the huge thing was, remember the foundations? It did. It looked like 50 Shades of fucking white. It was like, what the fuck is this? And people lost their fucking mind on them going, not in today's day and age. You're going to come out 50 shades. You better have light, medium, tan, and deep. And have a good amount of fucking shades in each. We're all different colors. It's hard enough to fucking pick a foundation. Okay, yeah. See, like I said, I don't know much about her, so I'm not going to say anything about her. But she's, you know, she looks like a bag of bones. She wants to look like that. That's her. Body dysmorphia. I had a girlfriend that she was the same way. Bag of bones, basically. And to her, in her mind, she looked like she was 300 pounds. As her ribs are sticking out, and she was literally looking like a bag of bones, like a fucking skeleton with skin going, girl, you gotta eat. But they just, it's, you know, it has to do with mentally, too. Life's fucking tough. But again, you know, she can get help. There's plenty of help out there. There are so many makeup brands that support Trump. Ofra is one of them. I still love Ofra. Again, who they support politically, what the, you know, like I said, not every, like I've always, the Trump people, yes, are crazy. The MAGA, they're just wackos. But there are still, like I said, normal Republicans. There's still some somewhere. But I can't judge a company on who they vote for. As long as the guy makes good makeup, I don't give a shit. And again, it's like, if I took every brand and kind of went through and deep dived on them, I probably wouldn't have anything. But that's, again, where you make your own choices to purchase from them and support them. Like the Jeffree stuff, I love that Gothic Beach palette. I do. And that fucking highlighter palette, I mean, that fucker's right in front of me here. This ain't going to be going anywhere for a while. This fucking thing's just, I love it. Fucking love it. And that's like my favorite formula of it. Like, do you really think she wasn't getting fucking paid to do these? Of course they get fucking paid. Exactly, Alexander. It's all about the Benjamin. These people ain't doing this shit for free. Look at the fucking Kardashian fucking crew there. Those bitches can make $1 million on one fucking post. And there's going to be like, literally like, oh, here's a lippy from another company or whatever. And getting paid bank to literally put, oh, I like this lip oil. And maybe a hashtag or two and get paid $1 million for a fucking post? Are you kidding me? Just because their last name is Jenner? People are getting fucking paid. That's why if you watch Jen Love, don't forget the FTC has all these rules. I know I'm one of the fucking few that follows them. Where on here, like I got a Smashbox product in today. The newer foundation. You all damn well know, if you've watched me for any time, as soon as if I got this set in PR, that's the first thing out of my fucking mouth is, oh my God, Smashbox, thank you so much, or whatever, Makeup Revolution for sending this product over for me to try and, share with everyone. Y'all, you see all those TikTokers, all that shit, that bitch Michaela and all them, they're the ones who weren't disclosing that they're using these, or that they're even just sent the fucking product, or that they're sponsored. I've done one sponsored video ever, and I immediately said it in the beginning. Go, oh my God, thank you so much to Wet n Wild for sponsoring this video. I mean, I couldn't even fucking believe it. But there's plenty who don't play by the rules. And if the FTC decides to crack down, there's going to be a lot of bitches getting fines, and I ain't going to be fucking one of them. Because I've always said, this is sent to me from here. And y'all know you're still getting my fucking true opinion on it. The Kardashians, I never understood their fucking hype either. I watched probably the first season, was enough of that. Tracy's going to get some wine. It's wine time. But don't worry, a lot of those people on Instagram, bigger accounts, they get fucking paid. Don't worry, they're getting fucking paid. Because even then, I saw everything ends up with my fucking feed. So sometimes I can figure it out just by reading a couple fucking sentences. Of, what was the recent one? Michaela with Essence. Months ago, she did a thing with some Essence products and really didn't like them. And said, nah, not my thing. But then all of a sudden, she does a video, and there was a couple other girls, I guess, that did the same fucking thing. A whole thing of, oh, I have a full face now of Essence. I know damn well they did not go out to fucking Ulta and go, oh, let me grab all this. And they still don't fucking say it was sent to them. Like, how fucking dumb do you think we are? You don't go from, I bought one item in this, and then you repurchase the item, but all of a sudden now you like the product too, because you're getting fucking paid to say you like it. But I don't know, Emily Noel, somebody called it out. That was just like, who the hell called it out? Somebody called it out recently, where they noticed a couple other videos where these girls were all of a sudden doing a full face of Essence. So Essence sent them a full box of fucking makeup. And of course, they loved it all. But months ago, she had used a couple of the products and didn't like them at all. That's why I said, I don't believe a fucking word out of that chick's mouth at all. It's hard to get to that where you're getting that kind of bank, though, too. Don't forget those fuckers on TikTok blew up quick because of the fucking, because we're on lockdown. That's when I should have jumped on fucking TikTok. I think I did a couple times, but still not I don't like that whole up and down thing. That's the only thing that keeps me from it. That's why even doing this, you go into debt quickly if you want to do shit like this. Especially even with trying to be the first person to post it, because you want to get those views. So, some of the bigger influencers, as soon as that PR shows up at their fucking door, they're filming a video and getting that up because they want to be the first person to get that video up to show the products. So hopefully their video will get the most views, is what they're hoping for. And we all would try it back in the day, because a lot of places, like when I was like Urban Decay, when they were nice enough to send me product. But sometimes it would be like, okay, here's the stuff, but you can't show it until this date. Okay, cool. Some of them give you specifics of just don't, because they don't want you or me or anybody to sneak peek it. But some have, literally don't post it until this date. Because there have been companies, I think even Trendmood's fucked up a couple times here and there, where she sneak peeked something that she shouldn't have. But that woman's got a lot on her plate because she posts a lot of stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments. It's a fucking thing. Oh, I agree. And there's fucked up Democrats too, obviously. Probably not, Paul, on that heavy metal pal. I already have fucking Space Cowboy and a couple other ones. At $40, no. If I see them in TJ Maxx, probably. But do I need them? Not really. They're just toppers, basically. And as much as people cringe about Jeff, I'm still the only person who probably calls the guy Jeffrey. I love these fucking eye gloss things. I think I have 8 of them now. These fucking things are awesome. I had one of them on when I went to the get the ultrasound. They're all good in the hood, by the way. Boobs are good. It was some little 2 millimeter little thing over here. Good to go. And I had that just on my lid with some, it wasn't that blue, it was a purple one. I think I used the Gothic palette too. And now I'm in this, you know, even when I went to check in, like the first girl, oh my God, your eye makeup is beautiful. Oh, thanks. Even in this darkened room where the ultrasound is, I mean, it's very dim lighting. Even when the doctor came in, first thing she was, oh my God, your eye makeup is just, oh my God, it's beautiful. Okay, cool, thanks. And even the other girl, the tech, she's telling me, I'm like, damn, my eyes are looking good, because I was teasing the girl when I came in. Oh my God, your makeup's beautiful. I said, hey, if I'm going to find out I got fucking cancer or some shit, I want to look good. She laughed, you know. Luckily, no, you know, all's good. Boob is good. That's why you got to have them checked. Got to have them good boobs. Got to keep them intact. Yeah, there's crazy fucking people everywhere. I didn't use that blue yet. That's the only one. I haven't used a couple of them, but I can't wait to use this because it does go with the hair. I think I used one of the purple ones I have. And I just I tapped it on, and it does. It must have, I think in that dim lighting, it must have looked like sparkly diamonds or something, because I like those things. They're fucking good. I mean, I was just lucky that I got, what, like 2 of them? No, I got 4 overall in mystery boxes. 4 or 5. And then when I caught one of the sales, because I think Jeffrey changes the sales every Thursday, he had the eyeglasses for like, they're $8 or $10. And I was like, ooh, let me grab a few, because it was a good price. So I grabbed a few more going, they are really nice. And it does give you that nice little, I can swatch Sky Sparkle. That's the blue one. This one is, what the fuck is it? Sugar Diamonds. It's like a little creamy texture. That's why it has like that lid in it. So you can like shear it out. You know what I mean? It does come with those little like plugs in the middle. I think the one I had on it was this one. What the hell is this one called? Hand Spun Love. I'm pretty sure this is the one I had on. I think this is like a purpley blue. Now you can see I've been using the hell out of this. It does go on best though with your finger. I think it did pick up with a brush, but I liked it on a finger better. But that one's translucent until it hits the light. Pick up a little more. Very sparkly. There it is. Oh, I probably can't read this on here. No. Let me see how many grams of product are in here. Eyeglass. It's all written on like a circle, so I'm trying to. Oh, these are hard to read. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Might be 0.18 ounces. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's upside down. Helps if I'm trying to read it the right way. 0.16 ounces. Yeah, I'm going to say it says 0.16 ounces. I can read the other one better. 0.16 ounces. Okay, yep, that's right. 4.5 grams. So they're getting a good amount of product here. And that's the thing I would have never known about. And I would have just, let me try this. If it didn't show up in those mystery boxes, I would have never known about them. There's our bunny girl. We knew we were missing you somewhere. Here she is. Oh, good luck with that doctor, Patty. We'll be thinking of you, girly. We love you, Patty. You gotta get stuff checked out. You do. You never know. Your mom, again, I don't know if I told her she had like 5 more spots of skin cancer. I might actually go to her dermatologist. She has where they literally like scanning you and all that. I'm like, bring it. That's why I need somebody with the new high technology. But she's got one part here on the back of her head. And they must have, I didn't see it. I'm going to go see her tomorrow because she's like, can you come over tomorrow and check this thing on the back of my head? Because she can't see it. I'm like, I'm trying to explain to my mother, I'm like, Mom, you have a handheld mirror? Yeah. I'm like, well, take it in the fucking mirror, put your back to the regular, and then you could be able to see in this. But I think they took like a plug out of her head, basically, to see what the hell it is. So she probably got like a fucking hole in the back of her head, and you just got to pack it with like, you can't even use like Neosporin. They just want you to use whatever the hell they sent her home with. I'm like, let me check it, because she's like, she can't see what she's doing, so she's putting it on like a gauze pad and then sticking it to the back of her head. Thanks, Alex. Me too. I'm glad the boobs are good. That was always a question, yeah, that they ask at the hospital of like, do you know what date it is? Who's the president? Because you could always tell when somebody's fucked up, they'd be like nowadays, if you want, who's the president? They'd go like, JFK. You'd be like, okay, they need help. Oh, I know sun isn't the only thing, but mom's 81 and never used sunscreen back in the day, and of course it's a lot of it's on the left side of her face. So that's where the truck drivers usually get the left side of their body because you're in the window. That's right. And like I said, for Mom, oh boy, she's never been in tanning beds, any of that shit. So I'm doomed when it comes down. Oh, poor Rosie, she's still waiting on approval for your surgery. Good night, Miss Pam. Mwah. Have a wonderful weekend, darling. Oh, possible hysterectomy. Oh, Jesus. They can do an ablation, too. I had that done. Where it just cooks your uterus so you don't have any more periods. Because I asked for a hysterectomy. Like, just take it. I ain't fucking using it. And they're like, lady, we just don't fucking take your uterus out for the fuck of it. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not using it. Oh, exactly, Kat. Yeah, and Mom, she already knows. She's had several, like I said, on her face over here, her nose, like where they've taken it out. Luckily, it hasn't been the main big cancer. It's like the basal squamble or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like the one below it. Oh, good girl, Jennifer. Yep, get checked. Absolutely. I hope they could just do the ablation too. I had that done, and fuck, I had worse cramps than after having that ablation. And because it's only like a day or two where your body just gets out. Don't freak out. It might be a little black or something, but it's from them frying, your uterus inside. Good night, Paul. Have a fabulous weekend. Yeah, we don't want you doing that either, Miss Rosie. Oh, you always have hiccups, cat. Oh, that's rough. No, cancer, I mean, it can wake up in any of us at any time. You never know. Like I said, the breast cancer, I really wasn't worried about. It doesn't run on my mother's side. And my grandmother who got it, she was like literally like 85, I think, when she got breast cancer, something like that. So, and again, I did not freak out because, I went and had the regular mammogram. You always out like, oh, you'll get the letter in the mail. Okay. And then I think I told you last week they called the next day and I saw it was the radiology and listened to the message of, I need you to call me. Called that girl immediately of, hey, we see something. We just want to double check, come in for the ultrasound. And then it took like 2 weeks to get in for the ultrasound. And I watch, because I even said to the girl, I said, I'm usually the psycho that asks for the CD to get it. She goes, girl, you got my chart? I was like, yeah. Oh shit, girl, it's all right on my chart now. Because I'm like, I would always pay for CDs from these. They used to give them for free. Then all of a sudden, some places were charging like $5. Whether it's a CAT scan, an X-ray, even an X-ray, I'd go, can you make me a copy? I literally have full-fledged actual X-rays upstairs. I was like, putting them on the wall, going to make my little body on the wall over here. And she goes, oh, no, it'll be in your chart. You can literally look it up. Because while she's doing it, my head's cocked and I'm watching what the hell she's doing. And because even I'm going, 2 millimeters, man, that's got to be fucking small. So even I had to look it up to go, how thick is 2 millimeters? So literally, if you take a nickel and turn a nickel sideways and the edge of the nickel, that is the width of 2 millimeters. So it's very tiny. Because even when, she was, because I'm watching, I could see the damn, everything going on. And even I could barely see it. And she's like, no, it's right there. Because she was having a hard time, like, refinding it. That's how fucking small it was. And they're like, yep, it's nothing. You're good to go. I'm like, perfect. Made my fucking day. It wasn't something you said, Bunny. He's going to watch TV. There's our Gothic Ganja Goddess Glam. Girl, you fucking kill it with that P. Louise palette. I think I got a bunch of my girls following you on Instagram. The looks you make, holy fucking, you have that beautiful eye space. Oh, girl, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Go follow her on Instagram. And if you have YouTube, let us know. We'll follow you on YouTube too. And I love the name, obviously, Gothic Ganja Goddess. Oh, hi, Teresa. I'm on TV. Oh, Rosie asked for copies of the scan too. Can't hurt to have them. Yeah, Laura. See, because Laura and I both, I think, did Caitlin, did you got the white one, the book from P. Louise? Ah, she's been killing it with the looks though. Fucking killing it. No, girl, you're gorgeous. You're fucking absolutely gorgeous. I'm fucking sore today. Okay, you did get the white palette. Miss Bunny girl. Oh, haircut. On time. I feel like I rushed tonight. I managed to go through 2 palettes and all that quickly. Blush on, yeah. I just didn't put any mascara. Oh, one thing I have to give credit to. It's Jeffrey. These colored mascaras. Holy shit. I didn't even need a primer with this. And it actually, this is a blue one. Like a periwinkle blue. I don't feel like putting mascara on. When I was playing the other day, I said, oh, let me, first I had black mascara on. I said, oh, let me put this on the tips. Just a little bit on the tips to see if it would work. And I was like, shit, I can actually see it on over the black. So for highs, like I said, I barely ever wear mascara on my lower lashes. I said, fuck it. It's perfect time to try it. I love these whips. And you could actually see this periwinkle blue. I could, without primer, because normally I always bust out, Dior, one of them, where it's the white primer first. So that was pretty impressive for that blue over dark lashes to show, like literally that blue. I was like, holy shit. Great color though. That book of spells that we got from the P. Louise box, Caitlin ordered the box too. So you had the chance of getting one or the other. And I'm so glad I got the black palette because that's the one I wanted. But again, if I would have got the white palette, I still would have ended up ordering the black one. Will I order the white one? Possibly, if I do an order. I was glad with them too, because they had have a advent calendar, and it says everything in there is new. But at first they weren't showing like what's in it. And it's like, oh, and it's like $240. I think it was this morning I saw it, where they literally showed every fucking item in the box. There had been at least 4 eyeshadow palettes. But again, they seemed more on the neutral side, just like a regular, kind of Gina palette. Because I was like, I'm trying to be good. Trying to be good. Oh, check her out, Alex. Yeah, go follow her on Instagram. Absolutely. She's got beautiful eye space. She could do so many better looks than I can even dream of doing, because I don't have the eye space to do it. I'd have to literally tape my fucking eyebrows up here somewhere, buzz them off. And I'm not cutting these fuckers off since I've never cut them off before. Oh, thanks, Kat. It's really long. Yeah. It's my COVID hair. I still call it my COVID hair. Because once COVID hit, I was scared to death to go anywhere. Because again, I was trying not to, have any interactions with anyone needlessly because of my mom and my stepdad at the time. I wasn't getting anybody sick. So I think I had one haircut. It was way into COVID, where I was about to have her cut my hair outside. Yeah, so it's really fucking long. So as long as my fucking hair's been since I've been in my 20s. It's fun. But I still like my blue and purple. But the color's really fucking holding up. And Ulta stopped carrying Lime Crime hair color. So now I have to stock Lime Crime all the time looking for when it's half off. Just put that fucking girls, man. Where's somebody? Oh, okay. It's nice to know, like, you're not always like, oh, I'm not the only psycho that wants the CDs and DVDs and X-rays and CAT scans. Yeah, that Heather Austin, she has good eye space too. Well, we can't be jealous, but it's just like, oh, I wish I had that kind of eye space. I know what you mean. Because even me, I laugh of, anything I put on the lid here, like shimmer-wise. By the end of the day, you might see this tiniest smidge up top here where there's no shimmer that's transferred. That's why I can use anything in the crease because it's going to end up there anyway. But you do a beautiful cut crease. I don't need these boxes. These have a shelf life, right? On the lippies, you get 3.5 grams of product. Like I said, but they don't dry down. It's the only difference. Now I've been kind of trying to clean up a little bit down here. I've been doing pretty good. Shit everywhere. Going, oh my God. funniest. Let me move these Tarte palettes out of my way. Plus, I need to stand up for a second. Back. Yeah, it's this palette. Ugh. Here, Alexandria. The P. Louise. So the one Caitlin got, it's white. And it has a different name over here. But this palette's fucking beautiful. And it is cute with the little lock and everything on it. I did get ready with me the other morning with this. And it's my first experience with her shadows, and they are very nice. So I'll definitely be, if I do another order, I'll pick up the white one too. And I want to say it's not a bad price. It's maybe $45. You're getting a shit ton of eyeshadow for $45. And it's cool looking with the book, with the little lock, and a couple of the girls' locks broke and all that, but mine are all doing hanging. My little lock, I still haven't fucked with it too much. Hello, April. She's loving both eyeshadows. Yeah, the Lunar Beauty Palette's beautiful. He did a great job, definitely. And he makes a lot of nice palettes. Marsha hasn't tried P. Louise. Yeah, and we only bought it, all three of us, me, Caitlin, and Laura bought it because we were like, ooh, we've never really tried their products either. And I was like, oh, we'll get the beauty box. And it said, you were guaranteed to get one of the two palettes. So it was like, the palette was still more than the box. And then the other two items in there were what? Banana. One's banana. They actually smell really good. Like a click up kind of lip balm. And then the other one's like a squeezy tube. And that one's like banana mint. So there was only like 3 items in the box, but we just wanted one of the palettes. And they're actually very nice. Oh, okay, you don't have YouTube. Reels on Instagram. Okay, we're all following you. Yeah, because Gothic Babe there in one of my chat rooms, I stole one of your pictures from Instagram, was like, y'all need to go follow her. I was like, look at this look. It's fucking gorgeous. We appreciate people that can do a goddamn good look and have fun. And she goes out of the box and makes beautiful goddamn looks. It's beautiful. Where did I put that Lunar palette? I already put it back. It's already missing in action from in front of me. But even the box, like I said, very pretty. And then Manny's on this side with little sirens. I'm just bummed about that damn Huda palette because I had goddamn good lighting today too. Wasn't too sunny, wasn't, it was getting a little overcast, was starting to come in, but I was like, oh, I can get some good pictures. Shit, smashed to death. I love that you have fun with it. And you do, that's what we're supposed to do, is have fun. That's why I always sit on here with like 2 different looks on like a psycho. Oh, good girl, Alex. I mean, I'm not a pro at reading, CAT scans, MRIs, any of that, but it's fun to look through. And sometimes I have been like, I think when the first time, because I have, it was years ago, it was deep, almost against like the back wall. They had found something and they went in to biopsy it. And again, I'm watching as this needle's going, I'm watching on the screen and I go, hey, and I'm even like, it's right there. And they're like, how do you know that? I go, because it looks different from everything around it. So that's got to be where you're going for. They were like, yeah. And I saw that needle go in and grab a piece of it. And then it's a breast cancer awareness clip that's in there. I mean, it's titanium, it's obviously fucking tiny as hell. But it shows up on all my mammograms because I would go, show me my right, because I want to see my little, breast cancer thing. And it's in there. It ain't going anywhere. But again, it's fun to just look at the shit. Even I've had my shoulder surgery. You just kind of slowly going through and just playing with it, going, oh, that looks different than that. And I really need a new back MRI. I'd love to see where the hell my disc is at. It's deteriorating. It was weird today. Oh my God. It started yesterday a little bit. But today, anytime I'd go to walk, it only would happen going down the stairs. Both my kneecaps felt like somebody had an ice pick stuffed into them. I'm like, this is new. Where the hell did this come from? I mean, like, hurt like hell. Both knees. As I'm going up and down stairs to do laundry, going, what the fuck? So I finally Googled it. Like, why the hell did my knees hurt only walking down the stairs and not up the stairs? And of course, it kind of took me down a rabbit hole there for a minute. And I go, oh, no. It was just something like, oh, my muscles could be tight. And usually that IT strap that runs from my fucking hip to my knee, that's what could have been causing it. Because it's definitely, because you're bent in the way the kneecap moves. But I'm like, okay. And then when I went to come walk down tonight, it was fine. So I was like, whew. Because of course it goes like ice and rest. I'm like, I can do the resting part, no problem. I love an MRI though. Yeah, that black palette is beautiful. It is. It's right up my alley with the purples and greens. I mean, those are my two favorite. And she has a lot of palettes on there that P. Louise of. It's almost like a double stack. So she does some unique stuff without a doubt. But again, when I started looking at the beauty boxes, I was like, she does a fun palette here and there, like this one and the white one. They both are fun. But a lot of the other palettes are more on the mellower side, more oranges and more on the neutral side. And I'm like, that's what's keeping me from doing her beauty box. But I'm like, again, it's just another thing to keep an eye on to go someday, maybe, who knows. But it's just weird, even with those boxes of the September box you get in October. So it's a month off, which is weird. It's like, okay. But for a first experience with P. Louise, very good experience. Again, stuff coming from, overseas, you never know. Is it going to show up? And like I've said, I sometimes get stuff quicker from overseas than I do here. And a couple times I go, fuck, I could have drove to California twice and back and picked up the palette by the time you assholes sent it to me. But even Ulta, like during that sale, when I ordered on a Sunday and I had it by Tuesday, it was like, okay. And even like the Sephora to show up by FedEx today was like, what? Usually Sephora ends up in the fucking mailbox. Because literally I'm watching the guy get out of the truck and I can see the Sephora tape around the box. That's the only reason I noticed it. I go, oh, it's Sephora, because I can tell by the tape. Because I'm like, I don't know of anything that's being delivered today. That's a good husband. Patty has Greg too. That'll be just order. Absolutely. Well, especially on a buy one, get one free on $50, $60 pallets. That's a fucking deal. Hell yeah. Because the last time Patty had mentioned there's a bunch of pallets on sale and they were $20 a piece, or 3 for $60. There's 3 for $60. So at that point I had 3 pallets in there and I go, well, what the fuck, Bren? Might as well just buy another 3 at this fucking price, because it's a damn good deal of 3 pallets for $60. That equals the price of 1. And that's where I bought 6 pallets in that haul of, they're still in that, with my 50 fucking pallets in here to play with. Because you can see I've been jumping on that bag. I haven't pulled the fucking thing out of there yet, because I keep getting in something new. Yeah, he does do pretty packaging, even on the regular stuff. Like that's Lunar. That's Lunar. That's Revolution's my little pot section here. Oh my God, speaking of pot section from TEMU. It's been sitting upstairs for a while. I bought a big pot leaf shower curtain, and I think it even came with like mats for the floor or something. I haven't put it up yet because all of a sudden I'm like, the bathroom was kind of always been like, ocean themed. So all my little hooks are like seashells and stars and, all that shit. And I'm like, I can't put that with the fucking pot thing. So of course I go on Amazon. Pot themed shower curtain holder or whatever. Oh yeah, $10 coming tomorrow. Little pot leaves for the shower curtain holder. I'm like, it's got to kind of somewhat match. What good hubby. We all got good hubbies. Oh, we got our other Patty. Hello, Miss Patty. Doing well. How are you? Yeah, and buy one, get ones. That's when you go nuts. Because I don't like, which we've all done it, but like buy one, get one. If it's buy one, get one 50% off, I might be more apt, but you got to love to buy one, get one free. Like I said, and that's where you go, ooh, I want these two lippies. Well, just make sure it's like, because say you bought the Urban Decay and the Ulta. The Ulta is going to be the freebie. So you're still going to pay full price for this one. So it's like, buy two of the Urban Decay and get one free. Then at least I feel like I'm getting a deal. But you got to watch that price range of what ends, because always the lowest price item will be free. Absolutely. Makeup and off-topic chats. We talk about everything here. Literally everything. Did you say? Only makes sense to me. That's a beautiful marriage. That's what we love. Yeah, that was totally random with the knee pain. And it's just like, fucking, getting old sucks. That's where I just started thinking, like, the fuck? I'm like thinking, what have I done? Like, because then you start going through, like, have I been doing a bunch? I could have been down here doing a bunch of squats, not just unintentionally. You're not even thinking when you're going through the drawers and running around going, but it wasn't like I fell on my knees or, took a door to the knee or smashed into the wall. So I go, there wasn't anything prior to like, oh yeah, I hit my knee on the wall, of why does it hurt? And I'm like, they weren't swollen. I was just like totally confused of, don't know why they're hurting. And then it went away. Money fights aren't even worth it in a relationship. Well, the husbands try to keep us in check. But again, you have to remember, I have no kids or grandkids or any of that shit. So, that's where I can do a little more than, if I had children, yeah, they're going to come fucking first. Beauty Bay orders fast. Or ships fast, you mean? They have nice palettes too. The regular Beauty Bay brand. I kind of like how they make like the big ass palette with a whole shitload of colors, and then more of a medium size where there's maybe 12, 15 colors, something like that, probably like 15, and then a smaller like 9-pan. So it goes like big and then into kind of medium and then the small, because I go, now you're giving options for people. Someone, might be overwhelmed by, the huge palette with, too many shades in it. I just noticed my arm's all dirty. But some people like a 9-pan. So I think that's kind of neat that they do that of like kind of big, medium, and small. Well, check out his site, Caitlin. Can't hurt. Hello, Miss Tracy Lee. Oh God, yeah, the heavy purses, that definitely fucks up your back. I can't help it though. I got a, CVS in my bag basically. Oh, I feel you, Jen. Like once I hit 40, it was like broke my first bone, which was a toe. Broke a toe. I must have been like 42 or something. I'm like, up to 40, I was good. After that, it starts going, oh, old age. But I still get my massages and all that. How did I get beat up this week? Thursday. Yeah. And next week, we've been switching off like Wednesdays, Thursdays, going. At this point, it's just whenever she can do me. I don't care. She knows I'm easy. I'm all excited though. Her daughter's 17, and I know she's into anime and all that because Sarah gets a lot of my makeup too. And she mentioned that we were talking about makeup. She was so cute. She's like, somehow if I had a bronzer, I'm like, which bronzer are you using? She's like, Hula. I'm like, are you sure? Because I wanted to make sure with her. I go, bring me your bronzer. Let me make sure what you got here. She had the big sized of like the super size of Hula. Opened the box. There was like tiny little rock size, like 5 little pieces left in this fucking bronzer. I'm like, talk about hitting pan. I was like, girl, she goes, and you gave me another one time, like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. She goes, I like that one too. I'm like, don't worry, girl. I got fucking plenty of bronzers, and I will hook you up. And then we must start talking about our daughters. I didn't realize like they go online, and they dress up to play online, like a little cosplay action with the anime and all that. Like she's not wearing it to school. I said, "Ooh, does she want like some fun colors and all this?" And she's like, "Brenda, she'll take anything." I go, "What about like black lipsticks and all this?" Because I know if she's doing like anime, she's like, "Oh my God, she'll lose her mind." I said, well, girl, you know me. You better be ready next week because I'm going to back the fucking car up to the door here and I'm going to unload. And I went through and I love my Makeup Revolution, but you remember some of those huge palettes they just sent? Even recently, one of them had like a world map on it. And then the other one was like the cartoon characters. I'm like, they're massive. Every kind of fucking shade known to name in there. I grabbed those for her. A couple other little Makeup Revolutions I had. Some liners, black lipsticks, all kinds of crazy shit. So I'm laughing. I go, now her daughter has a box on the table to go, because Veronica can only use so many black lipsticks. And she's literally just ordering from, that cursed cosmetic. So I know she has one coming and I just gave her a few. So I'm like, okay, because now, not many of my friends go crazy with the makeup. Gina, she's the neutrals and all that. But so I'm just like, oh, let me start pulling stuff. And, oh, I hooked this girl up. And then I'll see, like, you need any wigs? Because I can just let her even borrow the wigs or she can buy them. I don't know what that's about. I'm posting a video. Yeah, we need Caitlin to start putting out videos. Caitlin has like as crazy as me, without a doubt. I was laughing what I found today in one of the drawers when I was looking. I think this is from last year. This is Tarte Precious Gems palette. I don't think I've ever fucking used it. Nope. Brand new. Sitting in a drawer. Never got used. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll photograph it. Actually, maybe I used one of them. I must have used one. But all the Tarte sets like this, these are always a great deal too. Because these Tarte blushes are what, like $28 fucking a pop, something like that? They're pretty goddamn expensive. Yay, maybe Caitlin will film. Like I said, one of us, we got to try to do that dual thing. Either me and Patty, me and Caitlin, whoever's got a goddamn channel at this point. I have to do that. Like I said, I should have enough followers, if you even have smaller channels, where since I have the 8,000 plus, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to why should it matter of how many fucking followers you have? If you want to do like a dual live, because I think that would be fucking wild. It's red. Something about 3. Whoa! Oh God! Please, I hope I didn't delete anything. I was trying to move it up, and I'm getting that Tarte blush palette. This is last year's, so I don't know. This is last year's. This isn't this year's, but they all look similar every year. Literally. Oh, hold on. Hold on here. Those are Tarte. Those are Tarte. Okay. My pre-YouTube days. This is when I would depot all my Tarte. I mean, pack them solid here. See what I mean? So, and I didn't put the names on the back because, again, this was just personal use. And even on this, sometimes, I have the pinks more here, corals over here. I just spin my brush through a shitload of them. But why have, 20 single blushes sitting around, or the Christmas palettes, when I can rip them apart and have them all just like together? That's the this is more the highlighter side, obviously. Oh. But now I really don't get to depot like I used to due to doing this, because when someone goes, "Oh, do you have this palette?" Like, I can just go, "Yeah, bam." If I have it depotted, I'll never find it again. Hello, Stephanie. Uh-oh, you've had a bad fucking day. Wait a minute, we'll change that. Wait a minute, where to go? Wait a minute. I'm having the hardest time. We're still reading this shit. Had a bad fucking day, came to watch. And tour of the family. All the NARS blush palettes I get those over here too. Sometimes Gina buys me that. Certain things I hold off on because I know Gina likes to just like, because I'll be like, all right, I haven't bought this, this, and this, because if I buy it, then she'll get mad at me. But those NARS 6-pan blush palette, oh my God, they're so good. I have a bunch of those too. Brenda, did the Huda showed up by FedEx, the Sephora, which was, like I said, it's usually UPS, but this was FedEx. Like I said, the outside of the box was perfect condition. There was actual packaging in there to, keep it steady. The only other thing in there was those lip balms, so it wasn't anything from that breaking it. You guys are talking about some book series. I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's okay. I don't need to know. I have to wear that mascara on, but it's one less goddamn thing to take off my face tonight. Okay. Yeah, the NARS blush palettes are nice. I have a shitload of them. And even a couple times it was because they look repetitive, where everybody goes, "It's the same fucking palette." And then I know one year I had a bunch of them, so I really posted a pic and was like, had swatches going. They may look similar, but they are literally new fucking shades. don't even have those. I don't even know where they are. Probably in the... If I can reach it, I'll grab them. So I want to say that's one. There's this eyeshadow. That's an eyeshadow. Sometimes I can't tell the difference between shadow and... That's face palette. Oh, this one's one of my faves, just because the packaging's badass. I think this is a shadow palette too, if I'm right. Yeah, kind of shadow and face. No, that's just a regular cheek palette. So this big one here, these are older. They don't have these anymore. This one's Make Up Your Mind. Like I said, these probably aren't available. This one's a total mirror. It's the Narcissist. This is just way too light. These I love though. This one's a Hot Tryst. You can tell this has some. And these are baked gelée. Trust me, this has been used a shit ton. Then you have Overlust, which is this one. This is, again, very light, more like a highlighting palette. This one. This is Exposed. Oh, they're great. This is a good one, too. And you got the Orgasm palette as I'm blending the shit out of you. This one here. I think this was this last year's, maybe. I think this eyeshadow, yeah, Extreme Effects eyeshadow palette. The only thing they confused me with this year is, let's put out a 4-pan eyeshadow palette for like, is it like $49 for 4 shades? It's like $40 for 4 shades. But then they'll have the bigger palette. Where is it? Like that eyeshadow one I just showed you. There we go. Like, you know, the regular palette, and it's like $10 more or something. Going, what? I'm like, Nars, we love you, but who the fuck are you trying to fuck with? Like $50 for 4 eyeshadows, and your other palette has like 12, and it's a little more. It's fucking weird. I have to just half-ass put these over. Because it was like I was playing Jenga. I'm over here playing Jenga with these palettes. But oh yeah, I get these every year. Every year. See, Gina loves a palette like that. We call it like a one and done. She wants to be able to put a palette and have blush, highlighter, bronzer, all that in one palette. Because it's easier to travel with. Then she knows, oh, I got everything. Just like the Hourglass palettes. But they're heavy and, again, very expensive. Oh, funny. The Nars show and tells making me drool. And all of us with full faces of shimmer and glitter. Exactly. Depotting, it's an art. You have to really have mindset for it. I mean, because I did videos back in the day of it. It's not like you can go in angry. You have to be calm. And every manufacturer uses a different fucking glue. it'll be the funniest thing. Like some of the expensive brands will use the cheap glue, but then someone like Wet n Wild will use this expensive glue where I might could barely get the shit out of the packaging going, what the hell? But it was a great way because I started with cheaper things, like stuff from like the dollar store, LA Girl or LA Colors, whatever. Because I wanted just even some Wet n Wild of to go. I kind of got to go on the cheaper side first before I attempt to do, an expensive shadow of figuring out the packaging. Because like baked products, don't even bother. They can break. But something like this, I wouldn't want to ruin this outside packaging. But this could pop right out. Is it magnetic? Some of the Too Faced is actually magnetic. No, it's got to be the pan itself. Yeah. This is a magnetic pan in here. It's just not pulling it. It's not pulling the shadow out. But that's where you have to find like the edges, very slim knives, trying to get knives under there. Some of them, I just have a big old lighter, lighting shit on fire basically to heat that glue to get it to release. It's a lot to do to potting. I loved it overall. Like if I didn't do YouTube, this shit would all be depotted. And in Z palettes like this. Again, having that aphantasia where I can't see in my mind's eye, like I can't remember what colors are in here. I'd be like, oh, there's a pink, a peach, a brown, But those of you who have, whether photographic or you can just go, oh, this Tarte palette has, this. And you can re-bring it up in your head. You remember, I can't do that. I don't get to see nothing. When I shut my eyes, it's black. So that's why I think once I found Z palettes to go, I can gravitate towards this because now I could just look and go, oh, yeah, I want that blue today or that pink. And I could see it without having to open the fucking palette. Hi, Jeannie. It's been a kind of mellow, calm night. I think. Jeannie's first eyeshadow combo was Carly Bible. I think, would she do an ABH collab? I think I have that palette, of course. And she's coming out with her own makeup, too. She kind of dropped off the face of the earth. I don't know. I haven't seen her in years, but another beautiful woman. It depends what she drops. If it's something that interests me, bet your ass I'll buy something, of course. But that's where even with like the Lunar Beauty, I said, fuck it. I'll grab the whole set with the lippy, even though I damn well knew I ain't using that nude lip. But I go, fuck, I got plenty of girlfriends who will use it. And, to me, it's a better deal than paying, sometimes the palette plus, paying for the extra lippies of somebody will use it. People would see us come in and say, there's the social group of antisocial chicks. We're not antisocial. And Queen Bee Brun. I'm a good girl in public, don't worry. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. It's Lunar Beauty. His new collection, Pink Pearl. And it has the pretty packaging that he does. And this is a lip, it's just called a liquid lipstick. It does not dry down matte. I already showed it earlier when I had the coffee cup, but it will transfer. I don't know if it still will. Oh, yeah. So it will transfer, but great color. And then there's a deep, deep purpley shade. But they're very nice on the lips. But he makes, again, nice product. I had his glosses over here, but I had to move a bunch of stuff. Oh. I'm trying to keep like a little bin here of newish shit to make sure I use. Because I still got just piles on the desk over here of, oh my God. Oh shit, what I hit now? Stop. Teresa's laughing her ass off about something. we all got together. It'd be insane if we all got together. Exactly. I'm antisocial too most of the time. Not here though. We just have too much goddamn fun. You consider we're all over the country. We'd have to meet in like fucking Iowa or somewhere. So it's like halfway between everywhere, and then we'd be kicked out of Iowa, and I'd never be allowed to go back there again. Which is okay because I've driven through Iowa when I was moving out west, and it was nothing but fucking cornfields. Oh yeah, we definitely need a block of rooms. Oh yeah. Hello, Miss Linda. Yeah, we'd all be banned from Iowa. Going, oh my God, we let these crazy people in here. Now, if I ever get to leave the house again, if I'm ever down south, I'm hitting all my South girls going, bitch, I'm coming over. Get the coffee ready. I think Patty's one of the closest to me. Kat lives in Connecticut. Patty's in Pennsylvania. Patty's about 3 hours from me, 3 or 4, give or take. Depends on how fast I drive. A whole house of, a whole group of antisocial makeup addicts. Oh yeah, we'd have to rent the whole fucking house or something. That'd be even way to go. Yeah, one of those like Airbnb joints. Yeah, we need to make sure you have a lot of mirrors in your house. We all got a bunch of makeup to put on. Oh, I hate Florida. Sorry, Linda. I'll never go to Florida again. I've been to Florida like 3 times. It's definitely not a place for me. I think it's the weather just sucked. Too fucking humid. I'd rather freeze up here in the Northeast. Exactly. We need not to, yeah, to have multiple coffee pots ready to go. We need 10 coffee makers. Jeannie's bringing the caboodles. I mean, I even did a live one time from New York. That was from like the IMATs or the makeup show. One of them, it was so funny because I was laughing at the title going, would I get in trouble if I wrote like Saturday Night Live? Because, you know, people would think it's Saturday Night Live. So it's like, live from New York, you know, beauty hall. I'm like, I don't think I can write like Saturday Night Live. I can get in trouble for that. You see us walking in, everyone has a bag of makeup. Like a poker room. Just shadows. Oh my God, Rosie remembers that live. I think I had Veronica with me, and oh my God, it was just fucking late at night. Oh my God, it was fucking crazy. But I would do massive fucking hauls too. Like I said, I would save for that shit like all year. I would go nuts. Just fucking like 30 different fucking booths, buy stuff. Exactly, makeup product. I'll raise you this blush. Yeah, I'll raise you a highlighter. Oh yeah, you would need coffee. Well, we'd have coffee filled with booze. Sorry, Linda. Love you, girlie. I've been to a wedding in Florida. Oh, it was on the fucking beach. I was like, oh my God, this is brutal. Even as a kid. I mean, my parents took me to fucking, what is it, Disneyland? I was probably the only kid that didn't like Disneyland. But again, I don't like rides either. I don't like roller coasters. I don't like any of that shit. And even going through that, what is it? It's a Small World. I just remember wishing, even as a child, that I had a baseball bat to just hit those fucking characters with. Because by the end of that ride, I wanted to snap as a kid. With the It's a Small World song. It was just like, not my thing. Nope, get me the fuck out of here. Hey, Jeannie, we're all in. Who's coming? We're all meeting up. We can't meet up in the winter now. It's too damn cold. I'm going to figure out how to do a Zoom or something too. I got to figure that out. Buddy, I see your Huda palette and raise you a Dior highlighter. Royal flush of palettes, absolutely. Oh, Rosie's. Yeah, I've been to Disneyland too in Cali. I didn't like that either. Knott's Berry Farms was nice. It's just, I'm not a ride person, and obviously I'm not a fucking kid person. So me being around that many little people, that alone was, and I did go on one roller coaster just again to make sure it's like you already know you hate it, but you go, what the fuck, let's try one more. And all this roller coaster, I can't even really call it a roller coaster. You would start here, it just did a big loop, and it would stop, and then you would just go backwards and back through the loop. Yeah, that sucked. Because you take off like a fucking jet, whip through that fucking thing, and then stop. I think I like breathed out, breathed in, and then the thing shot backwards 100 miles an hour through it. Got off that thing twitching, going, give me the booze. And I hammered down like 2 fucking margaritas within like not even fucking 5 minutes. I was like, yep, definitely still don't like roller coasters, and definitely not the flip, because at that point I'd only been through like a regular roller coaster, not one that has like where you're fucking going through the flip upside down. Never do it again. She don't like riding now because I'm dizzy enough. But now I have like an occasional what the hell is it? Oh my god, I can't even think. Where you feel drunk when you stand up or lay down. It's not aphantasia, it's the other one. Good kids are fine, yeah. What, the Zoomer's Revenge? I hate that ride. Didn't go on that one. Tracy, she loves the wild. See, like Greg, and that's where I feel bad. Like Greg loves roller coasters and all that. It's like, and the thing that pisses me off the most is at these parks, all of them, not everybody goes on rides, because I've seen even older people there. Now, grandma may not necessarily want to go on these rides either. Now, back in the day, say the price, it's probably way more now, say it was $75 to get in. And that's where you get all the rides and all this. Cool. I'm at the box office thing going, I don't go on rides. I'm just fucking here to hang out with, this group of people. Why the fuck do I need to pay $75 when I'm not utilizing your rides? And of course, it was like, lady, this is the fucking ticket. Take it or fucking leave it. But at the same time, it pissed me off. I go, because you should have a ticket of where I'm just going in. Of course, you could have a different bracelet or whatever the fuck to go. I'm not going on your fucking rides. I'm going to eat your food that's overly priced like a son of a bitch and drink, which is expensive as fuck. But I'm not going on any rides. I feel I should not have to pay full ticket price when I am not using your rides or going on one ride at all. I never understood that because I go, that's price gouging. Not that an 80-year-old grandma is not going to go on a ride. I'm sure 80-year-old grandmas are still fucking rocking rides. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But for someone like me who does not want to go on any rides, I don't think I should have to pay full price. Yes, it was at Knott's Berry. Yeah, it's just one loop. Horrifying. Yeah, those elevator drop rides, nope. As a kid, the only thing I kind of liked was the, like if you went to like your local fair, what the hell is it called? The Scrambler, where you just got 2 or 3 people and it just kind of, it's on the ground. You're not flipping through the air or anything. That I can handle, but I'm just not a fucking ride person. I don't like that, I don't like the adrenaline rush. That's the only thing I can put it to. I don't like that feeling at all. Oh, Cedar Point. Yep, that's I know they had one of those in Ohio because everybody in Michigan used to go there. Exactly, Jeannie. Like, yeah, why should we pay? We're just watching everybody else. Rosie, the roller coaster I described, made her boobs go to her back. It was brutal. Because even here in Connecticut, we have probably one of the, I don't know, is it still doing it? It used to be like the oldest wooden roller coaster. And of course, these fuckers got me back on it. I was a fucking teenager, I think. Probably somewhere between 15 and 18. And these assholes dragged me on there. They had to peel my fucking hands off the bar by the end. This thing shook so much. I thought we were going to fucking die. And we got to the end, and they were literally taking my fingers and fucking trying to peel them off the bars. I'm like fucking hyperventilating, going, oh my God. I couldn't even like undo my fucking hands. It was just like, I've tortured myself plenty with roller coasters, and yeah, never again after my 20s. Yeah, see, that's what I don't like either. Yeah, that upside down stomach feeling. It's just not my thing. Oh, Caitlin, Cedar Point's close to you. Nice. Yeah, definitely rides are not for anyone. Oh, see, I love the MRI. Just all that. I come out of there like electrified because you are getting like lit up by magnets. Oh, Alexandria used to be a adrenaline junkie, and then she had kids, and that stopped. Peer pressure, I know. Just called young and dumb, but again, I go, like, but then I'll see on TV like, you know, oh, this ride and it broke and the people are flying through the fucking air and dying. Going, no, good. I can't even watch on because it's on YouTube, TikTok, where you'll get the crazy fuckers that sit in the front car and they're videotaping it the whole time. I like get sick just watching that, going, ugh, how do you fucking people do this? And how they sitting there holding the fucking camera, going, oh my God, you people are insane. Alex is north. I have mountains. I live on one. I'm 1,000 feet above sea level. The water slide rides, those were fun back in the day. Definitely, Caitlin. Yeah, you get enough adrenaline rushes at work. That is for damn sure. Yeah, the dizzy and nauseous. Yeah, I agree. None of that. Yeah, you couldn't pay me now to go on any of those pop-up, rides at the fairs. They do look creepy. My mom did a soft roller coaster ride with us kids, and both her eyes got bloodshot. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Oh. Whoa! I'm too high. Because people obviously assume, oh, Brenda's like fucking loony. She's got to love rides. Nope. But, like when Greg had the motorcycle, like a rocket, you would call it. Love that. Love a rocket. Because, again, the back was kind of up, so I was pushed into him. $1.20, $1.30 on that. Bring it on. I mean, even the other day, I was behind some dipshit, driving fucking home. And I end up at a main four-way intersection. So they blew the yellow light, and I go, cool. I'd rather just wait for the red light because then I know I'm first. And it's funny, as you go across the street, all of a sudden it banks into like this big S-turn. And I have the Challenger, so I tend to drive like an asshole. That fucking light turned green. I hit 50 miles an hour within like, I don't know, and I was doing 50 through the 25 mile per hour fucking zone, going, I will take the ticket. These people drive like assholes. I just want to get home. But I'm like laughing. The car behind me barely had time to fucking get through the intersection. I was already up through the fucking S-turn going, fuck you, I'm out. That is why I do like my sports cars. And motorcycles, again, you have to be very careful. Like if I'm the type on a motorcycle, because we have a Harley. It can be 1,000 degrees out. I have a helmet on. I have jeans on, usually boots, whatever. I can have a t-shirt on, but I'm still going to have my leather jacket on. I am full gear. As I'm seeing girls with a string tank top and, Daisy Duke shorts going, sweetheart, I hate to see your poor body if you eat the fucking pavement because you are going to have no fucking skin left. At least the clothes I have on will give me a little bit of protection. But when I see girls flip-flops on, fucking, literally Daisy Dukes on a bike, I just go, oh, I just hope you make it home in one piece, because it's usually not us on the bike that's the problem. It's the people pulling out who don't notice us. I mean, I've almost jumped off the bike several times on a guy. I almost stuck my head right through his fucking passenger window to go, don't tell me you didn't fucking see us. As they cut you off. It's insane. Yeah, those fair rides can be death traps, absolutely. What would that say? Oh, Santa Fe is nice. Mexico. Very nice. Everything's being overdeveloped. Even up here on the mountain. Like, we have a lot of wildlife and all that. Like I said, at one point on the road that's back behind my property, down farther, they started all of a sudden ripping out all this shit to put in some fucking condos. And all that wildlife has to go somewhere. So it ended up in all our fucking backyards. Going, son of a bitch. But I give us credit. The people up here in my area, we all have huge, not that 6 acres is huge, because it's far from huge. I mean, I would love 1,000 acres, but hey, even 100 acres, I'd be happy. But we all have like back lots and everything, and nobody's like sold them off. So all our stuff, I can only imagine. I would love to take you for a walk in the woods, but normally I have to carry a gun out there, and that's a pain in the ass. Guns are heavy. So I'm thinking I might go buy one of the, like a mini air horn. And then we could go for a walk in the woods. And, God forbid anything jumped out at me. I think I would scare the shit out of it more with an air horn. But still have the gun. Because the guns are just goddamn heavy. Because I know, obviously I have bears in the yard. We know this. So they've been walking through the backyard. And you don't want something to jump out at you. Are we almost done here? Oh, you guys know my phone better than me. I love y'all too. Love you, Miss Laura. Yeah, we're all going to sleep tonight. How much time I got left on here? Well, it says 21%, but that don't last long. I still got to make the appointment to get the goddamn phones. I keep forgetting to do that. I forgot to order oil. I needed to order oil on Friday. But I'm like, just calling. I still have half a tank. But I was supposed to order it Thursday. I fucking spaced it. It is what it is. But at least I know the gas prices are like $3-something, $3.30 to $3.50. So oil should be in the $2 something. So it's like, And the prices change every day anyway. So I'm like, maybe by Monday, maybe it'll be a little cheaper. But especially wintertime, I don't like my oil to get, down below half much. Because it's typical, like your gas tank in your car. Seems to last forever, but as soon as it hits half, it just goes zzz. And it seems to go through that half just so fast. Because even especially up here, it was 18 degrees the other morning. Motherfucking 18. I'm like, what? Then today it was like fucking 70. It is total weather whiplash up here. It's like window open, window closed, heat on, heat off. This is fucking crazy. Tracy's getting all snuggled in. Oh, thanks for all the love, ladies. Love y'all, you know that. Well, self-love tomorrow. I'm doing self-love tonight, too. Gotta get all this back off. How are these looking, by the way, after 2 hours? I would definitely take the Lunar palette over the Tarte. Wow. Even on the Tarte, I have you can probably see it, shit ton of fallout here. I have none on the Manny side. Except an eyelash. Maybe 1 or 2 specks. I got all shimmer right here from that. I saw that, Marcia, that 90 in fucking Arizona. That's It's still warm. Yeah, it should be more like. Well, Jennifer, you're in fabulous San Diego where it's always 75. Oh my God, it was 48 there this morning. Damn, that's cold for there. Thank you, Patty. Yes, everyone have a fun week. Oh, she's playing with her kitty. I was teasing Greg going, I need 2 more kitties. The girls need boyfriends. Because I figured he's like, no more cats. I'm like, because there's only 4. But I'm laughing. I go, I have 4 girls. So that if I get 2 more kittens, I'm going to be boys. And then each boy can have 2 girlfriends. They can have either Shyla and Kook, which are sisters, or Beauty Baby and Indie Beauty. So you can have either one of each, or and everybody's fixed, so it's not like we'd be having kittens or anything like that. But Greg, no more cats. You won't even notice. Fucking random cat will go running by. What the fuck is that? Oh, that was Kook. I don't mind her. He'd figure it out though. Because once you have like 4, it doesn't matter. 4 or 6 of them. 2 more mouths to feed, no big deal. Because I'll always have kitties. Always have kitties. Because I find the cats are easier. Like I said, I love dogs, but it's a lot of work. I got to come home. You know, the cats, I wouldn't have to come home. I felt like staying out all fucking night. I could stay out all night. Cats, they're self-sufficient, but the dog, I have to let him out and all this. So, you know, and he's older. So I try to, you know, keep my schedule around Brody right now. Cat orgy central. But at least I'm trying to get him a boyfriend. But at the same time, I either want, of course, I want, like Terra Baby Z has the Munchkin kitties where they have the little legs. And they're just so goddamn adorable. But they are, I'm not paying $500 for a cat either. Because, of course, once I saw her little munchkins, I was like, oh my God, I need a little cat with little tiny legs like that. But I am not paying $500 for a cat. I just refuse. Either I'd go little, or then I'd want 2 Maine Coons, which are basically the size of a fucking dog at that point. Ooh, Marcia knew something with her kitties. Tara is in Vegas, I'm pretty sure. Because I know she posted, last week she mentioned about going to Vegas, and I know I saw a post of she was hanging out with Michelle Wong. Teresa, sometimes boyfriends are more trouble than they're worth. Yeah, my girlfriend Sarah found that out recently. Tara has a bunch, she has a whole farm. She has horses, and she always holds up the one kitty during her videos. And that cat actually looks like my other cat, Zabu, I had with the black and white. And that cat's name is Phoebe. And she's got the tiny little stumpy legs. They call them munchkin kitties. You know, because cats are tall. So during her videos, if you ever watched her, it'll be like, whether halfway or however long when she's transitioning, because she edits, she'll hold up Phoebe real quick. And you'll just see Phoebe get popped up and then pop down. But Phoebe's got like the little legs, those little stumpy legs. But little cats like that can still jump. You know, they can still do what like a full-size cat does. Their legs are little. They're still like a full-size cat, but they got little mini legs. Look up Munchkin kitties. They're expensive as hell. But they're fucking adorable. Yes, Tara lives in North Dakota. So she gets tons of fucking snow, cold, rain, you know, she gets all that. I'm pretty sure she's in Vegas though, because I could have sworn she said that in last week's video of she was going to Vegas. And I know she posted a picture of her and Michelle Wong. He looks regular, but little Phoebe's got little legs. Because Tara's another one, kind of like Wayne. Once I found her, I watched every video of hers. And that's where then she had the craftsman. She uses a different brand, but the craftsman, like the tool chests to hold makeup. And I was like, that's a great fucking idea. So when we were in Sears one time, literally picking up a fucking dryer or some shit, it was like the Sears outlet. They had all the craftsmen, and usually each section would be hundreds of fucking dollars. So it was like one, two, I think it was 3 parts. So it was like 3, because I have 3 sections. So I have one section there, one section there, one section here. And it was like for the whole set of 3 of them was like $100, or maybe not even $300 for all 3 of them. Because I'm like, dude, is this price for all 3 of these or just this one section? He's like, no, they're blowing them out. So it was like, so I took 2 sets. I was like, for that fucking price, give me 2. So my craftsman, I won what's technically 2 sets, would be, 6 feet tall if I stacked them all on top of each other. But I have them separated out down here. But when I saw that in her videos, I'm like, what a great fucking idea, because you can flat lay and, oh my God, love it. Anybody can help April out with the concealer? I don't wear a lot of concealer, girl. That's one thing I cannot help you too much with. Cat likes, I love Tara. Yeah, she's on vacation in Vegas. Yep. I mean, concealers, I have a bunch. I have Clinique, I have Huda. Do I have any drugstore? Drugstore ones are what? Like Maybelline? Is that supposed to be a good one? The one that looks like this? Not this big fat thing, but it has like a poofy thing. I think a lot of people use that. Tarte Shape Tape. I think people like the hydrating one. I have both. They always said the other one was too dry. I think I have them both. I don't do a lot of concealer. I've been trying to go, like, Bren, you bought all these fucking concealers at one point. But I'm also the type of, a lot of people do the brightening for concealer under here. I'm the type of, I buy the exact shade that matches the foundation. And I just want all that to match. If I wanted to put a brightener under here, I could. But don't forget, if you're trying to cover dark circles or anything like that, you need to color correct first. So if you have blue or like the purple, like the bags, not the bags, but the discoloration, you need to color correct that shit first with either the peach or an orange to cancel out the color. Then you could put a regular colored concealer over the top. See, all this beauty community started using concealer as to brighten, because they'd be like, because people would be, oh, it's a, because concealers are the same as foundation: light coverage, medium coverage, full coverage. So I'd see people with blue, they're not color correcting, and then they're using a light coverage concealer and then bitching that the fucking concealer is not covering it. It's like, of course it's not, because it's light coverage first off, and you need to color correct that shit before you put concealer over that. Like, oh. Maybelline Age Rewind. Thank you, Miss Tracy Lee. There is a billion restaurants in Vegas. I do have I think I have the Huda concealer too. Again, go what's within your price budget and try a few. But there's, and it's, again, what coverage you'll need: light, medium, or heavy coverage. Like I said, I buy the shades that match the of my foundation. Even though Smashbox recently sent me, was like the tinted kind of moisturizer, and they actually sent the concealer that matched the foundation or the tinted moisturizer, but they also sent me a brightening pen. So I did. I used the concealer, and then I actually did use the brightener underneath here to brighten it up, and it worked great. Like I said, it depends where you're concealing too. Like if my face is real red, I'm going to put on one of those green correctors all over my face first. Where it's just that light green, or that's if you have a pimple, oh, let me just tap a little green on it, or if you have a red spot. You try to conceal, then foundation. That's why I always laughed when people started foundation and putting concealer over the top. I go, I put concealer first to conceal, and then make everything else blend over the top of it. But again, that's the way I do it. Yeah, Bunny misses the giant pizza slices from the Vegas Strip. Well, I didn't really go to the Strip when I lived there. I stayed the fuck away as far away from there as I could. The only time I'd have to go to the Strip is when people from random people would fucking call me out of the blue. I swear Nikki must have given my phone number. They'd be like, "Oh, could you show us around?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And I knew they'd want to see the Strip. And then go to downtown Vegas and Golden Nugget, all that shit. And oh, we got to go to the Pyramid, and fucking Caesar's Palace, and the Mirage. And when you live in Vegas, you don't go anywhere near the fucking Strip. If you have any brains, you don't go anywhere near the Strip. Yes, NARS is supposed to have a damn good concealer too. They make a great eye primer also. I do like their eye primer. That's another thing that I would actually, repurchase for eye primer wise. All right, phone is dying. I'm at 14%. Yeah, I wish I could help you more with the concealer thing, but again, it's going to come down to personal preference, what kind of coverage you're looking for, and all you can do is try different ones. I mean, that's the only good thing is you can return things. Again, most shit is made at the same price. Drugstore, has come up with their quality. I would shoot more for drugstore first. I'm sure if Maybelline has it, I'm sure L'Oreal has concealers. Everybody probably has one. But some people just are concealer nuts and they buy concealer all the time. Because it's as hard to buy a concealer as a foundation. Oh, is it a pink undertone? Is it a yellow undertone? It's I'm sure MAC probably has a good one. I've never been on the gondola ride. That was at the French one, right? Or the Italian place. They all came in after I moved out of there. Because Vegas started turning into kiddie land. When I lived there, it was mobster shit and all adults and the way it should be. And then all of a sudden they started bringing in fucking New York, and fucking MGM and all this shit and making it more kid-friendly. People are showing up with fucking kids. I'm like, this is fucking my time. I'm an adult. I don't want to see little fucking kids while I'm in the casino. Fucking people holding babies, pulling on slot machines. They're getting ripped out by security, going, fucking assholes. Yeah, you don't go anywhere near the Strip. Not when you live there. We know better when we live there. Fuck, we gamble in the grocery store first. And at 7-Eleven. Oh, Marcia said Natasha Denona has a great video on to buy a concealer. And Tara Baby Z, she's a concealer nut too. She loves concealer. She's always buying a bunch of them. All right, before this camera dies, love you ladies. We actually made it almost to 3 hours. Right on. So the phone's holding its own. Everyone have a fabulous Sunday. Expect me on Monday probably. Maybe I'll show the Ipsy stuff from the creator bag. I know my other shit shipped. Maybe I should just wait. And I'll show it all at once. That'll be easier. We'll play with something. There's always something to play with here. Never know. The Gen Xers. I'm Gen X. We're all crazy. Gen X, we just don't give a fuck. Yes, good night, everyone. Be safe. Play with your makeup. Mix stuff. You'll find it. You'll find it. We'll see if there's any more sales because they're just bombarding us for the whole month so far. It's been insane. I was still just confused when they're going, Black Friday, Black Friday. I'm like, isn't that like at the end of the month? Why the fuck are they doing this now? But some of them are figuring, fuck it, spread it out. See what happens. All right. Love y'all. Be good. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.